But there are a lot of final table implications here. With 6 players left, these guys have battled for how many days? 3 days now? That's a lot of poker to make it here. $65,000 for first. Is that what I'm...
65,800 for first. What a big
Wow.
prize for a 250 buy-in. We pressed a couple buttons. If you can hear us in chat, how about a thumbs up or I'm not a bot? Thank you. That's great.
Audio
We're
good.
learning. We're learning. So welcome back. We are joining action already in progress. It looks like we have a pot building here between Luis and Gil. It looks like Gil's going to flop a wheel.
Oh, my goodness.
So it looks like Gil raised and Luis just called. Gil's now going to check.
A pretty good flop when you raise ace-3 suited from the cutoff. You're kind of licking your chops here, but... How much are those white chips? Do you know?
Correct. The blue chips are going to be 25K. The
Okay.
white are 100K,
Okay.
and those little sweet cranberries are 1 million.
There you go, everybody. You heard it there first. He's betting out for 400,000 into a pot of about 1.6 million, 1.7 million. Quick call from Luis.
Luis has overs and a gutter. And now he's open-ended
Wow.
with 4 flush. That's a lot of outs.
I was going to say, sometimes you could see some leads from, is it Lewis or Louis?
I'm going to call him Luis.
Luis. Sometimes you could expect some leads from Louis. I think sometimes here on this turn, it's just such a good turn for him to bluff. And from the big blind's perspective, you're going to have a lot of strong hands like sets and 2 pairs. But I guess the cutoff can have some of those hands as well.
Looks like Gil's going to make him pay. With 2.5 million in there. Our blinds, I believe, are 200 and 300,000. 20 minutes left in this level. These players played very late last night, Sethy. We'll get into that later, but it was a
Yeah.
grind.
Yeah. These days are long. The tournament poker grind is very, very real. And when when Gil bets this turn, you got to ask yourself what Louis is going to bluff with. And it is this hand. You're not going to have too many hands that are better bluffing candidates than this. King high unlikely to ever really be good after your opponent bets turn. And you have a spade, you block, 6-8, 3-6. You again have a lot of the 2-pair combos, and I'm shocked here. I guess obviously there's a flush out there, but
Gil finds a call.
Here we go. We're off to a run out. Was this a second hand?
Yeah.
1 card to come.
Actually, it's showing as hand number 1.
Wow. First hand here, 33.67. Gil's got to fade a lot of outs.
These players have locked up 13K for the minimum payout, but obviously all eyes are on first and $65,000.
Wow. I think I played with Gil. Big river incoming.
Little pause by Dealer Faith. Oh,
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no.
just like that, arguably the toughest player at the table has just been eliminated.
Wow.
You got to feel for Gil on that one. You flopped the nuts.
Yeah. When you just flop a straight in a single raise pot, you are not hoping for that outcome. What an unfortunate run for Gil in the first hand of the final table. GG's to him. How much did he take home?
Gil took home $13,220.
Wow.
Gil was a multi-bagger in this tournament. He took advantage of the multi-bag bonus, and believe it or not, Gil bagged flights A, B, C, and D, and maxed bagged at that point.
Wow. Well, congrats to Gil. That is, with those extra bags, going to be about a $17,000 score, I believe, or $16,500 score. So, it's never fun being the first one eliminated, but you got to tip your cap where respect is due. That is a
It's a shame
phenomenal
for us
run.
and the viewers, though, Sethy, because I was really looking forward to seeing some of Gil's play, all the big folds, and assuming he was making big folds last night and he was in tough spots. They played pretty late. I was kind of hoping to see how he was playing and what his ranges looked like, but just like that,
He's out. Man.
well, we feel for Gil, but we know we'll see him at a final table again soon. He is a crusher.
Yeah, I think I played with him on the final flight, or perhaps the flight before the final flight on Saturday. He seems like a very nice guy and quite intelligent at the game. I saw a few funny comments in here. Get quacked poker, said Club GG Turn and River. That is a quality comment.
Use code whatever.
No, dude, don't.
That's a bad joke.
No, YouTube, we're just joking. That is, we're just joking.
We are on YouTube today. You can find the link to share with your friends on our Facebook page. Make sure that you do share this with friends and frenemies. Also, tell us in chat who you're rooting for. Tell us you're not a bot. Tell us how excited you are to be part of something with Sethi and his huge following. I'm pretty excited today.
I'm pretty excited to be here. This room rocks. If you guys are in the Florida area, specifically Orange City area, you have no idea how good you have it. I'm from Minnesota, and we don't have anything as amazing as this poker club. And, if I lived here, I'd be here every day.
Thanks for bringing the cold weather with you.
Yeah, I apologize for that. It's 0 degrees in Minneapolis.
So, Hui, who we're going to call Charlie, did make a raise here, I guess. I don't know if that was a 3-bet, but he does flop an open-ender here.
Yeah, can you clarify that for everyone in the chat? We're calling Hu Kyo Charlie?
Yes, and Charlie is a regular in the room and has a lot of players on the rail rooting for him today.
Wow.
This is only his second ever tournament cash, and he's locked up now. We're close to 16,000 and change. His previous cash was a second place in one of our nightly tournaments. Sethi with the dry air down here. He did bring the cold weather with him.
I do apologize.
Yeah, I don't hear you, though, but that's cool.
I do apologize.
Yeah, welcome back. Yep, that is Charlie. Charlie's known for big play in the cash games and taking breaks from the table. You're going to see Charlie play some hands and take a little walk. He likes to go hang out in the smoking area and catch his breath. So we will see him from time to time disappear, but he's got plenty of chips. He started today as a chip leader, and he's still adding to that as we speak.
I think that even speaks more to Charlie's journey here. You said you saw him last night just kind of getting up and walking around and checking out other people's stacks and just seeming very chill and relaxed. He's a guy who may not have ever been here before, but he acts like he's been here before, and that honestly is what makes sense to me, the mind of a cash game grinder, someone who's played these big pots in their lives many times. The money doesn't really faze them, and it may help you be a bit more calm in big spots like this because you play big pots all the time in cash. And
we talked, and he said, you know what, why not me? And you hear that a lot. Today's my day, why not me?
I love that. You know what, I used to say why not us all the time in basketball. It's one of my favorite mottos. And he's going to fold the King 4-0 here in the big blind. 61 big blinds deep. Very nice on the graphics that we can see that because God knows I can't do the math.
He's lying.
Okay, well, from the dealer button open, I'm shocked to see the King High fold 5-handed here. King High can be ahead of a lot of hands, but you know what? These players are all much better than us two commentators because they're here and we're not.
Well, it's interesting also with the amount of chips in play, you're not going to find better structures than what Byron and the team put together here. So the players actually ask. We have a lot more play now than we did with like 200 players left, and that's just the truth. So they can definitely make their moves. I see Brandon in the chat. Brandon played in the tournament. I see Cameron in chat. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by and saying hello. Even though Gil's not here, we got plenty of other action to root for, so we hope you stick around with us. I know Gil's a popular one in town, but we got some other great players here. This was a really tough field. I mean, you got to play with Aaron. You got to play with Cameron. You guys were playing, I guess, together last night. Aaron had a bad beat. What, King 10 versus Ace 10?
I believe that was Cameron. We said.
Yeah,
right?
Cameron's in the chat.
Yeah, Cameron is. I've played with Cameron a few times, WSOP and here, Kids a Grinder. And he said he bagged a few times as well, which is just one of the other amazing parts of this tournament. If you catch a bag and you bag a second time, you get $1,000 plus the min cash, which in this case would have been $1,350 total. That is a pretty good deal.
You definitely have to look at this as more than a one-bullet tournament.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, a lot of these players are pretty deep. We have the ability to see a lot of post-flop poker in this final table, which is really exciting to me. That's where you can let these players shine, run the big bluffs, play the big pots, and with so much money up top, there's going to be some pretty critical decisions.
There's not a lot of jumps, so they had they're at 2-3 right now. With 20 minutes left in that level, they go to 200, 400, and then after that, they go to 250, 500. So the jumps are not huge. I mean, you're talking playing out in Vegas, even in a place with 30 or 40-minute level blinds, you're going to be probably 3-6 right now. We're going up to 400, 800. So there is ton of play. Back in my day, we used to call that M.
Yeah.
If you were a Harrington guy, there's a ton of M.
Yeah. The structure here is really, really amazing, and I can't speak highly enough about this tournament. I did make day 2 for all of those in chat who are
Golf
wondering.
clap.
Yes, yes. I mean, I'm who's better than me? I can't even imagine. I went out on the first hand on day 2, but you know what? I'm proud of my run, but I must say I survived with 5 to 7 big blinds for about 2 hours on day 1, purely because I had no cards. But the structure is just perfectly paced, and it's just such a good tournament. If you are guys in the area, you gotta come out and play the next one. It sounds like you guys already announced another one. Is that the case?
Yeah, we have a bunch of exciting ones we're going to announce. But let's look at Luis here. He is under the gun. He's just going to click bet it here. It's going up to 600. And then, like I said, Jarvis gave us notes. He wants to be called Muku, and that makes it easy for him and his friends at home.
Mm-hmm.
But Luis does have a top holding here with ace-queen suited, and looks like Charlie's going to defend with ace-9 on the button. We are 5-handed here, and got to get through the blinds and see a flop heads up, ace-queen versus ace-9. And you can see these are two of the chip leaders here. Kind of early for them to be battling, but 5-handed.
Yeah, Aiden has a pretty easy decision here with the 9-3 off.
Aiden played solid last night, late into the night, too. It was fun watching him.
He looks like he's in the zone.
He's definitely locked in.
I can think of a flop here that could induce some action. That's not it.
Aggression will win this one. We'll see if Luis keeps the lead here. Does this side to slow down?
Probably best. A lot of those 4, 5, 6 flops are just going to be pretty poor, especially for the under the gun open. But on the board pair with the backdoor clubs, might feel a little bit more inclined to put some chips in the middle. Have the best hand sometimes.
Maybe he's trying not to battle Charlie, though. That chip stack, it is early, though. He is going to play pot control.
Yeah, totally valid.
And it's not a chop here. Luis's queen does play if we get to showdown. Luis is the GOAT in chat. We see you.
And Luis is now going to decide to put some chips in the middle.
Roughly 600-ish? I can't tell.
This could very well be a value bet against worse ace highs, perhaps. Or just a small bluff.
So his 600 does get through. And we're talking about some upcoming tournaments. I can tell you that if you're in town coming up this Sunday, we have an option for you. This is the Classic, which takes place in Daytona for $230. We have a $25K single-day guarantee tournament that literally is the Classic. The prize pool swells to $30,000 and $40,000 on the regular. So if you're looking for a single-day tournament, that is your best bet. And then the Winter Deep Stack is coming up literally a week from now. You'll see me working at night. That's in Daytona. That's a $300 buy-in, 100K guarantee. There's about 7 flights, and that goes the 28th through the 1st, a Wednesday through Sunday. So come on out and have a chance. You might not be playing for $65,000, but you'd definitely be playing for a good prize pool with a structure you can't find anywhere else. That's for sure. And Sethi, if they want to find that information out, your main source for tournament info is going to be gaptpoker.com. You see GAPT on the table. Stands for Great American Poker Tournaments. That's gaptpoker.com for all your tournament info. Now, Charlie gets rewarded with the ace-queen here. And I guess the click raise, Seth, is the standard. What do you think about the 2x?
Yeah, I mean, I know when you're deeper, we can find maybe some, 2.5s, 2.2s or whatever. But I don't blame anybody for just using the 2x. I don't. It's a small thing, and I'm not intelligent enough at tournament poker to really tell you when, oh, look at this. This is quite the hand. King 6 of hearts, just 1 pip off of my favorite hand, which is King 5 of hearts.
Wow.
And you know what we call the ace-queen hand?
What is ace-queen hand?
The parking lot hand.
I've heard that.
It just doesn't really win very often, and it looks so pretty, but...
Back in the day, they used to say king-queen was the Hawaiian hand. If you never played it, you'd have enough money at the end of the year to go a Hawaii trip.
Well, at least with king-queen, you're bluffing most of the time, so...
Fair. Way ahead, way behind.
Yeah. And immediately, Luis is going to raise.
Yeah, he's going to check raise here. Kind of trap Charlie for 1 bet. Get the most value he can. I don't think Charlie can stick around and float another street with ace-queen here.
Gonna be tough, and he does let it go.
Yeah, I mean, Charlie knows his way around the table. May not be on the tournament felt a lot, but he does have a good field. He plays a lot of these cash games, and he's been around.
Yeah.
See our dealer Faith doing a great job. We thank her for doing the stream on Thursday also.
Absolutely.
And you played in the stream. Did you have fun?
I had a great time getting
You
to
told me
battle.
about one hand you missed up on.
Ooh, that I missed out
Or
on?
that one hand that you didn't feel like you played your best.
Oh, well, you know what? Listen, I was playing some 2-5 on the stream on Thursday. By the way, dealers and the stream staff here are absolutely amazing. But yeah, I folded ace king pre-flop, and I would have scooped a big one. But you know what? I made a read, and I went with it, and I was wrong.
We don't do any kind of like crazy nit games and stuff here, but does the word nit come to mind with that hand?
I tried to get the nit game going.
Yeah,
and
it's not necessarily a
stubbed
Florida
their nose
thing.
at it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's got to be casino regulated, but
Oh,
that
I
was
see.
a fold. Oh, not a bot. You're my favorite. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Dan is the man. He plays in all our tournaments as well. Dan, if you want a leaderboard, that's what we'll talk about, Sethy. We do this leaderboard promotion monthly where we're having a tournament of champions. And
Wow.
if you're the leader for a month, there's a bounty on you. It's like the Old West. Yeah, we're going to free roll you in the tournament, but they're going to get $500 for taking you out.
That's kind of like me playing poker every day. There's like a bounty on my head constantly.
There's always something new going on at Daytona and Orange City. We're very excited. That's a fun flop. Not if you have 10-4. All right, Muku's just going to check, underrepresent.
And 10-4 has somehow drilled some equity in this spot. Not that they're going to be able to realize that, I imagine.
Oh, he's gone runner flush before.
Oh, look at this. You're right.
Little does he know if the board pairs, he's in bad shape. Well, I guess he could realize that.
Just put a 10 out there. Let's see what happens if you put the 10 of hearts out there. Oh,
This is a
Gar
coffee
just
decision.
going for the coffee drink.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's a tough one. I see some pros do that in the high rollers. And that's no sweat. Let me get a little sip here.
You know what? Every time that happens to me, I always convince myself that they're bluffing. And then I call and they aren't.
I always ask myself, if I bet and they're looking at me, if I take a drink, what does that represent? Am I strong? Am I weak?
Yeah, I think in general it's probably more weighted towards strength. Even when, you're the one tanking and they're sitting there waiting. It's not very often that someone wants to show if their hands are or are not shaking by picking something up that has liquid in it. Because, you're going to see if you're shaking.
That's very true. Well,
So-
coffee cup is a little protected.
Sure. You're right. It's opaque.
We did have a moneymaker moment last night. If you remember the 2003 World Series where
Ace,
moneymaker
queens, and
didn't.
nines?
Well, no, when he didn't know it was on him.
Oh,
And for like 5-6 minutes, and they tapped the table, it's on you, right? And that was poor Aiden. There was a big pot brewing, and Aiden thought he'd folded about 5 minutes before that.
Oh, no.
No one wanted to call the clock that late, and I think it was Michael next to him said, "Hey, it's on you." He's like, "Oh my gosh!" And
Oh, my God.
I wanted to call it moneymaker moment,
That's so funny.
but then he went on to win a tournament.
Oh, look at this. Just jams all in.
If he can see the hands, does he still make the decision, put them through the test for the diamonds or not? That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a hand that you're really not going to get a whole much out of by raising. You're really only going to get more by bluffing, but also, with the 4 diamond, I don't know. It's 10-4 offsuit at the end of the
Michael
day.
had that tough decision. Like, I think last night it might have been against the same player, Muku here. Michael in seat 1. On the very last hand before a break, there was a raise to him, and he ends up having aces, and he wants to look like he's making some kind of play, so he just ships.
Wow.
And doesn't get the call, and he's like, I don't know what else to do here. We're going on break. Do I shove or not shove to try and, make it look like I'm just trying to steal?
Sure. Yeah, playing aggressively before breaks is definitely a strategy some people employ. Nobody really wants. Everyone's a bit more capable of just standing up and leaving and not really thinking about the hand because they have the option to literally just take a break there. But yeah, you gotta wonder with aces.
But then
if
again,
you
on
left
your
something on the
aces, win a big one, lose a small one. Lion, who played with us and finished 10th on the final table bubble, had aces 3 times when they were down to 15 players or so, and didn't win with all of them. So
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, you don't want to be afraid when you're out there. You can still win a big one with aces. You still can, but obviously once the money gets real, money does talk in these situations, and people who could be, phenomenal poker players in completely normal situations could be slightly phased or, persuaded to act a little bit differently purely because of the number at the top.
What do you see there? It looks like we have a 3-bet.
Yeah, the first 3-bet of the stream so far, ace queen offsuit on the button.
It's going to get Muku to fold. We're back over to Aiden. Aiden's playing solid. Haven't really seen much out of him yet.
Nice. Yeah, and these are the pots that really matter. especially when you have a decent amount of chips. You want to be applying max pressure to players who have to worry about the pay jumps that are coming up.
So you look, we started the day with Charlie in the chip lead, and now you see Luis has jumped him, and he's sitting at 64 bigs. And remember, we have a few minutes left probably, and we're going to hit this 200, 400 level.
And while I am not an ICM expert at all, the function of ICM is very important, especially in final tables like this, where a player does have 14 big blinds. So if you are a player that has 50 big blinds, it is an absolute travesty if you are to bust out before the player with 15 big blinds. These pay jumps get very, very real, and you could be missing out on, $8, $10, $15, $25,000 of equity that your stack currently holds. So what all of that means is Luis can be very, very aggressive, especially against the second and third ranked stacks, because purely they don't want to bust right now. There's a lot of money that they can make by not playing hands.
Yep, 5,500 it looks like for the next ladder, which is nothing to scoff at, and then another 7K jump. I mean, second place is 45,000. Just lock that up for me. You guys play for the trophy.
Exactly. If you're sitting here with 55 big blinds, you got to ask yourself, like, if I fold now, I probably get third without playing. Give or take, certain scenarios, but it's just you don't want to just go crazy against chip leader.
And it's 40-minute blinds, and like we said, there's no real jumps and levels here, so there's so much play available if you can have the patience. Looks like Charlie's going to use one of those little cranberries, so we're at 1.1 from each of them, building the pot to 2.8, and we have the old ace-8 versus queen-jack. And both players miss with a king 5-4 rainbow. Charlie's going to go check it over, see if Aiden keeps his foot on the pedal. No, he slows down.
Surprised we don't see C-bet from Aiden.
Little pot control early. These guys are really keeping it tentative for now.
No. Charlie is going to bluff at this for $2 million, and we see the snap fold.
He gets the $2 million through. Aiden did have position, but I guess he just didn't have a good feel on that one.
Was that a 3-bet pot?
I believe so. We can go back in time. Turn around. Oh, we're not licensed for that one. I don't know. On yours, how do you choose your music? Is that a tough spot? Don't you want to have some good stream music and some good videos?
Yeah, unfortunately, YouTube does heavily discriminate against the popular music, so you just got to use non-copyright stuff that's not going to get you banned.
They call it AI. I like AU, artificial unintelligence.
Oh, yeah, just like it's just like mashups of random sounds.
Yeah. Well, you do mashups with different people, but it's you.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Oops, spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
You're like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. You play so many roles. Do you have a favorite role?
I really enjoy.
Do you have nicknames for all your roles?
No, I would, but Greg Goes All In kind of has that on lockdown, so I don't want to.
Okay, fair.
We already have a. I've already
got to be original.
I've already kind of stolen his shtick, so I don't want to do that anymore.
Hey, it's out there.
Yeah,
that's flattery.
He's one of my good friends, so I can say that.
Flattery's coming. You got to play with Kyle Fischel, who does vlogging also. You said you were watching him.
Yes, a local legend. I watched a lot of poker content before I started making my own, and Kyle Fischel happened to be one of them. The Greg Goes All In, Brad Owens of the world.
Brad Owens, sure.
Yeah, they're all phenomenal at what they do, and just gets a walk with the pocket threes, which is not a bad feeling.
Yeah, Kyle was living local, and after COVID, we were one of the first rooms to reopen. We had some good safety procedures in place, and we said, let's be friendly to content creators, and obviously it's been a great business model for us. We're very excited about it. We've had games with just content creators, and this game we just had with you, and even we had Paul from 7-7 Poker who was splashing around in C3 the other night. It's great to have all these players in the area that want to make content. You're coming from Minnesota to a room that is friendly to you, and we're loving to have you.
That's and that really is the way of the future. You see a few of the Vegas properties completely opening their arms to vloggers, content creators, gamblers alike, and it's just making its way through the country. And anybody that's not doing that currently is just missing out on free marketing and relationships that are really important to help build your room. So
when you watch a Negreanu and you see him in between hands or on a break having to do all the pictures and the love, and he's done it for years, and now he has his own trailer and stuff. Did you ever think that'd be you? Because I'm watching you walk to this room, and I saw a guy who couldn't get your attention, so he literally sped walk, and then made a little U-turn so he can be in front of you. He's like, hey, I've seen you. And you are so genuine and so honest and open with these people and giving them time, and you're so graceful. What does that feel like to watch that from the other players that Helmuth and Negreanu? Now you are that when you go travel.
Yeah, I don't think I ever really expected that, to be completely honest. I've made content since I was 11 years old, and it's always been a dream of mine to be in a situation like this, and I am very, very much appreciative of it. So even when sometimes, maybe there's some back-to-backs or like a bunch of people all at once, it could be a little overwhelming, but I always remind myself that at the end of the day, I asked for this. So I absolutely take so much happiness out of all those moments. It's great. And the love that I've received here in Orange City is honestly like no other room in the entire country. It's unbelievable.
You have a huge following here. We're happy to have you anytime you come by.
I really appreciate this. We got a hand here. Ace-5 versus King-Queen. That's a nice flop for King-Queen. Most likely going to check and flow here. And what do I know? Aiden is all in. He doesn't have a ton of chips, so just figures, let me get it all in now. I'm pretty certain I have the best hand.
When you're talking about meeting players and, giving them a moment, the hardest part for me would be if you had just taken a brutal beat. And,
So I
hey,
have
65K to first, but maybe you have a min cash and you're on the way to the cage to do that min cash, and you're like, hey, Sethy Poker.
Yeah, I have infinite amount of stories of that. I busted out of the main event my first year, the WSP main event, and I was literally leaving the ballroom, and some guy, like a group of 3 guys, wanted to take photos, which again I am so unbelievably grateful for. But I just lost 10K effectively, so I was in a mindset. But
And that's the worst day of the year for everybody. They say the day you bust the main event is the worst day of the year.
It is, but
you've gotten to play it.
Michael has pocket giggities, the first premium that we've seen on this final table.
Yeah, but he's in the cutoff here.
God, did your blood pressure just go up too? God,
I'm excited.
You see those things, and you're like, oh,
It's pretty sexy. He's going to go to 850.
Oh my gosh! Sorry about that. I didn't mean to scream.
Wow.
This is just a setup. So unfortunate for Aiden with the 18 big blind stack here.
And this is how we lost Aaron Spears last night in 16th. He had queens running into kings.
Yeah.
15 players.
There's no min 3-bets we're finding here. We are just putting the chips in the middle. And even at 28, 26 big blinds, you're just finding jams. It's just not fun, but I think he might be considering a min 3-bet. There's no way, right?
I'm looking at his stack and deciding what doesn't commit him.
2 million or something.
I don't know how he's not going to commit.
I think he's just counting those chips out, making sure he has. No, he is not all in.
Roughly 3 million? 3.2.
Leaving himself 3.9 behind. And again, he is the lowest stack at this point, correct?
It does look that Muku right here, George is sitting on 11 bigs.
Oh.
But I feel Michael will take a moment here, and then we're going to see a 4-bet shove, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, and again, this is just a nasty cooler. There's not really anything you can do in situations like this. We can't be ever worrying about if queens are going to lose.
I wonder the dynamic. These guys did play together last night for about 3 hours in these same exact seats when we were at the final table.
Yeah, I mean, if Michael didn't have...
that is an all-in and insta-call.
Yeah. If Michael didn't have pocket kings, this could be quite a scary situation if you have a hand like ace-king or ace-queen suited, even for the, 17, 18 big blinds, but just because min 3-bets are pretty non-existent.
Well, this is a cold deck for sure.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a flop here. Aiden's tournament life on the line here with 2 queens. They are different suits, so he has clubs and hearts, it looks like. We'll see what happens here. This is a 15 million chip pot.
You are right. He does have live suits, which is fairly relevant. And you know what? He's got some backdoor straights and backdoor hearts, which somehow isn't that bad on the
and
king
avoid
high
the
flop.
board pairing. And
Oh
so
my gosh.
He has an open-ended straight flush draw now.
The nut turn card for him. Heart, 9, ace.
Against a set of kings, and we're going to see a river. Offsuit 8.
So close to a 9.
What a sick turn card.
That is you just picked the one card in the deck that makes it the most entertaining all-in possible. And we have lost our first player?
Second player.
Our second player.
Gil went out in 6th, and now Aiden just locked up 16,494. And you see 4th, we pay jumped all the way to 22,111, and that's 2 players in 12 hands. 2 great players, if you ask me, watching them play the last few days. And Congrats. Making a day 3 is always
Yeah.
a challenge, and these players played until almost 2 a.m. last night. I think we finished during level 33.
Yeah.
They came back with a few minutes left in level 14, so that tells you what a day it was,
Yeah.
especially 40-minute lines on day 2.
Absolutely. Congrats to Aiden. What a sick, sick run. How many total runners did we have in this tournament? Was it 2,200-ish?
2,200, and that's Aiden's third ever cash, and it happened. All 3 happened in a Daytona and Orange City room,
Wow.
and you can't congratulate him enough, making 16,000.
Yeah.
His Hendon mob jumped mine, and I have a bunch of little small ones.
Yeah, I mean, look, he seems like a young guy. That could easily be some life-changing money.
He's a super Jaguars fan, so he's got something to look forward to with them growing too in the next few
got some
years.
sports bets he could place now. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to wish that on him. That's a road we're not going to go back down.
Sure,
By the way, Sethi does not have a gambling problem. He does enjoy making content in all different forms, but he has told me that it is all for fun.
That's correct. I think that you are allowed to enjoy everything in life in moderation, and I pay a lot of money to go golfing, and I never get anything back from golfing, but
Explain moderation to me. My wife also would like you to explain that to me.
well, I play about 300 hours of poker a year, which is not a lot for most people who
I
play
feel like you make that
professionally.
much content.
Yeah, it's basically I play when I'm filming, And it's not because I don't love poker, but it's because I've turned it into a job. So, not that it's not fun, but some of the mystery and, the butterflies in your stomach aren't the same when you are doing it for a living.
So you're saying we need to plan these tournaments to get you to come down around golf season. It's a little chilly out right now.
I'm actually a horrible golfer, but I do love it. I love it.
Oh, so you're like a Phil Ivey. Okay, good job there. Actually, no.
I'm going to tell him you said that. I
No,
don't know
Phil's
Phil
good.
Ivey.
Phil's good.
Oh, is he?
We have legendary Dewey Tomko in here who will hustle the hell out of you on a golf course.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Poker
okay.
Hall of Famer. Shout out to Dewey.
I'll stay away from him.
So Jack 5 versus Queen 8 here.
Some 2 really good hands, as you'd expect, in single raised or limp pot and blind versus blind. This is a single raised pot.
Oh, Ryan getting a shout out. Well, thank you. I'll take the shout out.
Shout out Ryan.
Anytime you say not a bot in chat, I'm excited.
Yeah.
The whole team's excited, matter of fact. We love that.
Who do we got in chat? We got Poppin' Snacks, Danielle, Gosu, Brandon, Danielle.
Your reading was pretty quick. They almost
CJ,
burned me a few streams
Amp.
ago. Someone put a really good one in there, like a little Bart Simpson prank call one, and I had to really
Yeah.
watch. They try and get them through.
I've got maybe 4 or 5 times really bad, but for the most part, I'm pretty good.
Were they
at,
meme worthy? Because they can get you good.
I got a really bad one
Yeah.
one time. That
I'm sorry
should
to hear
not
that.
be clipped. But at the end of the day, my chat when I live stream is full of funny people.
Brandon, warm up some cars. I need to come test drive.
Yeah. Brandon, not a bot. Thanks, Brandon.
No,
Appreciate
he's
that,
definitely
man.
not a bot. And he did play in this tournament, a couple bullets, and we thank Brandon for coming out. He's a hell of a player out here.
Louis with the King 10 of hearts in the big blind against Limp. And these guys are super deep. King 10 suited is definitely going to be good enough to pop this one up quite a little bit. It is interesting, though. You're sometimes going to run into some good limped hands, especially once you start playing against some of the stronger players in the field. Not everyone's just going to limp with their bad hands. There will be some limp raises in there.
So looking at the final 4 players we have right now, all of them from Florida. But yesterday I was doing some research, and I saw that out of the 260-ish players that came back for day 2, over 10% were from out of state.
Wow.
That's actually really crazy that we had 26-plus players, and a couple from Canada, I believe, also. And you're from the way up north in the mids there.
Yeah, that'd be me as well. Sethi, you were at my table to start day 2 yesterday. Brutal Ace King suited against Aces. Didn't want to ask for picks after that. Oh, Nick, you still could have, brother. It's really okay. But I appreciate the support, dude. And if you see me, I don't know if you're on property today or not, but would love to help you out.
Aiden jumping in the chat. Aiden, we really enjoyed watching you play, and I know we're going to see you again. You played solid, and we're pretty excited for you in that big cash, my man. Stay away from the sports tables.
Absolutely. GG Aiden. And if you guys are in chat and want to share some love, let's get some W Aidens in the chat. Congratulations on the $16,000 score.
Aiden, find me. I got to find you an Orange City hoodie. All he's doing is freaking winning tournaments and cashing in Orange City and Daytona. I got something for you sometime, Aiden. We're going
Someone
to make
tells
this
me
happen.
this is going to be the start of something great for him and his tournament runs here in
I
Orange
feel like
City.
Aiden's going to satellite in the main and just make a
We
run.
have quite the pot here. I can't believe I missed this. All in for King 8 suited. Ace Queen is going to find the call for just $3 million. Obviously, Jargis does not have much to risk here. They are the lowest player left, and it's by a decent margin. So ace queen, we just got a fist pump call here.
He doesn't even have 10 bigs. Yeah, he's got to get it in.
Yeah, this is just you're thrilled to get it in here with ace queen against a small blind jam. They can have any 2 cards. 9-4-3 is clean for the ace queen. Got to fade 2 more cards.
Running diamonds, running straight. No running straight, just diamonds or a king or an 8. Let's see. So the running diamonds aren't going to be a thing. It's got to avoid our king or 8 to get a clean double. Be right back in it. And we're going to see a river card. The deuce of clubs is clean. So he's right back in it now. It looks like he's going to jump up to about 16, 17 bigs after that's all cleared.
Yeah, absolutely.
And look how close these chip counts are now. The chip lead is within reach for 3 different players, 40-plus bigs, and Jargis still 16 bigs is not life support. I mean, you have play, especially with this structure, but you definitely want to be higher up in the 40s if you can. I mean, anytime you're in a tournament, 40 big blinds deep is disgusting. I mean, usually after level 5, it's 20 or less.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and if you're Jargis, your mind really is set on, finding those good double spots like he just did. It's going to be tough with 3 40 big blind stacks to find any ladders. These players are probably going to be fairly aware that he's short still. And again, they're not looking to knock each other out when the pay jumps are $8,000. So
I see Shane's comment in there about playing with Charlie yesterday. We're going to say table 37 yesterday when we were down to 4 tables was the death table. I believe a huge hand was played and won by a Jack 6 cold calling, a big bet. So if you made it through table 37 yesterday, and you'll know who I'm talking about, that was a very, very tough table.
Wow.
Yeah, and Charlie was definitely fortunate at that table. Chips were sliding his way while he was at the table. He did take breaks. I think Jack 6 was, I don't think that was his hand, but there was a pretty sick Jack 6 where I heard some groaning across the room.
Well, you know what? I played a 4-bet pot in 1-2 yesterday where I jammed ace king for $140, and the guy sighed and called with Jack 5 offsuit. And, I didn't win.
Did he say for the vlog?
Nope. He actually seemed a bit frustrated at me for raising, and he called. And you know what? Fair play to him. We got a photo later, and he tweeted it. So
did he get bunny ears in the photo?
No.
Luis is going to raise from the button here to 800, which is another click raise. And Jargis Muku here is in the small blind. It's going to be 600 more to him to call. He's starting to hand around 15 bigs, and he's got pocket 9s.
Yeah, and from the small blind here, this is a mandatory jam. And he's just going to call, I love it. I love it because it's what he did.
Well, ICM-wise, if there's a chance that Charlie makes a hand here and plays back at Luis and Jargis can get out of the way here, I mean, there's money to be made.
Yeah, absolutely. But, out of position with a hand as strong as pocket 9s, you're just ahead of a lot from the button open. And there's also a lot of equity in just getting everybody to fold.
There's also the stop and go. He can be the first to shove on the flop if it gets there.
Yeah, that's
the old school play.
Absolutely reasonable. You can
except for the ace is probably going to be a really big scare card even though it hits nobody.
And it's just one of these things where now you're in this no man's land where you have absolutely no idea how to proceed. And a part of poker that a lot of people don't talk about is simplifying your decisions and making them as easy as possible. And
that's a very fair point. If you're starting out in poker and play premium hands, your decisions will be a lot easier to start.
I tell a lot of people, and I'm not speaking for the people at the final table, I'm sure all of these players are far better than me and much more studied. But if I were to teach somebody how to play 1-2, I would say the less hands that you play, the less mistakes you can make. And that's extremely important.
But you know what Doug Polk said? He said he did the math, and every hand he ever folded, he realized he never won.
Yeah, that's completely true. Some say, like Michael Jordan, you miss 100% of the hands you don't play.
There you go.
So
he has put to the test here. Not a big bet. I mean, that's literally almost the min bet here. 800. Just a quarter size bet of the pot there. And that's part of the position play where you get to get that through. Yeah. And like you said, if Muku does play back pre-flop, he might get a clean double there, too. I don't know if the Queen 10 sticks around on that flop, but you could get him to make a move on you, play back.
Yeah, I would say in theory, small blind probably can be jamming a lot of pairs. So queen 10 can call sometimes. I imagine with the table dynamics, Luis would probably just fold because it is for a third of his stack. But either way, well played by Luis. Stabbing on that flop takes a lot of heart there against two other opponents on an ace high board. But um, Luis came to play.
Looks like he's feeling momentum, was what I was going to think there. I
was
thought he
gonna
might
say,
find
keep going.
something.
Yeah, I was like,
8-6.
keep going, Luis. Why not?
Now, this is obviously a steal with his chip stack here. That's a pretty range. That's the middle of the range, right? That's the computer hand.
Yeah, you are going to be jamming a lot on the button, but I'm not 100% sure if Queen 7 falls into that. You might be able to find the...
Someone that does the 14 big short stack ninja math, let us know.
Yeah, you can, you still can have some opens off of 14 big blinds. It doesn't have to just be jam or fold when you're in position specifically. Out of position, going to be finding lots of...
This is why I'm in here. Thank you, Shane. We enjoyed playing with you in the tournament and having you out here. And everyone that came out, it was a really tough field, and a lot of people had a lot of fun. 2,200 players.
Yeah.
Ted confirming ace versus jack 6. I'm not going to ask any further, Ted. I don't want you to relive that.
Is that Ted?
Ted from your cash game the other night?
Ted. How's it going, Ted?
He was at that table. I'm not sure if that was his hand, and I don't want to...
So Ted made a deep run.
Yeah.
Congrats, Ted.
Ted played the cash game with you all, walked out and decided, I'm going to bag tonight.
I heard he spun to like 350.
I'm going to bag tonight.
That's sick.
No waiting.
Well, congrats, Ted. But
And
sorry for the unfortunate.
That's another thing about
exit.
these structures. You can buy almost 4.5 hours late, and you still have blinds.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
You're going to come in with 20 bigs or whatever it is, and you have plenty of room to play. If you like to play for trophies, though, which I'm sure we'll show this trophy at some point on here, we actually have something for you coming up. We're going to be doing a little series here. It's actually going to be in, what are we talking about here? In Orange City, March 25th through 29th, 10 trophies in 5 days with 140,000 in guarantees.
Wow.
Come check it out.
You guys do a lot of things right.
Who doesn't love trophies? There's a couple guys in South Florida that have a lot of hardware. Shout out to Ramy. I saw his post today, and a couple of those are from here. We're happy that he comes up. But getting hardware is something fun to have.
I don't have any hardware, so I look forward to the day that I can find some. I thought this was going to be my day. This is my year. But
we're going to keep inviting you back to get some hardware.
It might be for the rest of my life.
You might be hitchhiking from Minnesota at that point, but we're going to be loving to have you.
You're so right.
You're going to have car content.
Gosu said you lose your stack in 0% of the hands you fold. That's correct, and that's also the other, double-edged side of the sword.
So Charlie did raise, and Michael did. We can read his lips. Verbalize a 3-bet. Looks like 2.3 million. Back to Charlie. Kind of got himself in a bind here on the button with 5-4 off, but he's a cash player at heart. I think he'll see a flop.
Oh my gosh. I love it from Michael, being aggressive against the light button open. You'd hope if you're Michael that you get to take it down here. But it looks like Charlie's going to put in the call.
I can almost guarantee these guys have not played a cash hand together.
Do you think they've played together in this tournament before?
They did play last night at the final
last night.
table, and
Sure.
they did play for hours, but I don't
Yeah.
think they're involved in many pots together. So Charlie has a pair draw and a backdoor straight draw.
Absolutely.
Pair draw being the key part of this.
And again, these are two big stacks clashing here. Out of position on Jack 8-3 with a flush draw. I'd expect slightly larger bets, but you still can't fault somebody for using a lot of small sizes. And wow, he does find the large sizing. I absolutely love it. Really just handcuffs a lot of single pair hands, and you can get folds from better ace highs that Charlie's going to have. And obviously we see that he just has 5-4, but takes a lot of heart there to continue firing.
Speaking of heart, we had a player last night. I was talking to him. He was running over table 37 for a period of time the other night. Pedals Sandcastle. Did you get to play with Pedals? You would know. Pedals had the big poker earrings.
I heard about him, but I don't think I ever saw him.
He had the chip lead of chip leads, and table 37 was a buzzsaw, but shout out to Pedals. Master of aggression, for sure.
Really?
A couple times where they emptied the clip with 4 bets and then said, I'm going to look at my cards now. In a tournament.
Yeah.
Nothing better than that.
A lot of people say you got to play the man, or the woman, or the person. You got to play the person.
And
not
Pedals
the
said
cards.
psychology was a big fact, but it said don't don't negate my math skills, Ryan. I was
Sure.
thinking, but definitely aggro and
Yeah.
playing the player for sure.
I mean, sometimes you find yourself in a hand in cash or in tournaments where you just know the guy's gonna fold.
A lot of these players found themselves on the other end of Gil's stair last night. Gil had the stair going. He was
Yeah.
making some reads, and
And-
looks like we're going to have a raise all in here.
Yeah, Luis came to play today. This is very nice.
This is
finding the-
pressure, though.
Yeah, of course. You just have to. You don't want to play some limp or single raise strategy against the 12 big blind stack with your suited king. Just jam, and you can always get called by worse hands like Jack 10, Queen 10.
And it looks like Jarvis Muku is not going to give up. He is going to play. I mean, these stacks are pretty close to each other. One cold hand against those top stacks, and he's down to 3 players, and he's locked up another couple $1,000. I mean, the jump from fourth is 22,011, but you're talking just under 30K for third place, which is incredible. You're talking a 250 buy-in. I keep forgetting that.
I know, right? Yeah, I think the dynamics will switch a lot once this becomes a three-handed game. I mean, and a lot can change, but they're just all so close with the 52, 45, 40 big blind stacks, and then you have the 12 big blind stack.
Would you call this Michael under the gun or Michael in the cutoff? Because when they're four-handed, I don't understand the graphic.
I know, right? It's both.
He's first. He's first and last act.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're four-handed, so you'd probably want to play more of like a cutoff strategy. We're not super tight four-handed like we would be under the gun in a nine-handed scenario.
He's going to bump it up to 9, so that's not a click raise. Just a little bit more.
Yeah. The parking lot hand, man, it's dangerous.
Yeah. Plenty of people on World Poker Tour back in the day, that's how they ended up in the parking lot for sure.
Yeah.
But you can win a World Series bracelet from the parking lot. Shout out RDP.
Shout out Ryan DeBallo.
I don't do any parkours, but I like the sound afterwards.
I'm a big dog of the vlog guy.
And there's more and more these days. He shows them all.
You're right. There are a lot of dogs these
Yeah.
days.
No, he has a great time filming. We like watching him.
That's quite the debate on Twitter. It usually pops up every couple months. I don't really mind when there's dogs at the table. I've had a few dogs laying on my legs.
Just be
before,
honest, though, what a creature comfort animal is and what a service animal is.
Of
and
course,
I'll be
sure,
okay.
sure.
That's a different discussion.
Yeah, if you're trying to bend the rules and stuff.
I don't want to sit next to one on a plane because
Oh my gosh,
no,
man.
let's not go down that rabbit hole.
I was leaving. Where was I going? I think I was going Minnesota to. Actually, I was going Minnesota to Tampa back in December, and someone from Tampa had flown to Minnesota for 30 minutes to pick up a dog outside the airport from somebody and buy it, and the dog was maybe 1 pound. And it was hardly alive. I'm like, this is the cutest little thing. It was like a little.
You're too kind.
It was
I'm
like
whose rats
this
is this?
And then
Ratatouille.
and then the Delta employee came up and they're like, "You're gonna have to put that dog under the chair." I'm like, "You're out of your mind. Are you kidding me?" This poor
Brutal.
little dog. He's like, can't even think yet.
Oh my goodness! I wish someone loved me that much to travel that far to pick me up.
Yeah, it must have been an expensive dog. I don't know.
Well, $65,000 today for first prize. You can get a couple expensive dogs.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe buy a horse. Who knows?
Put a down payment on a house. There's a lot of options. But first, you got to pay Uncle Sam.
Unless you're Will Kassouf as you're getting kicked out saying no taxes.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's going to be quieter at the World Series this year.
Yeah. There's a lot of things happening in the gambling and poker industry that are worth note, including recent tax changes.
Tax changes. Facial covering changes. Sunglasses, facial masks,
yeah.
limiting that. So 10-5 suited and 8-6 offsuit. Small blind versus big blind battle on a deuce-deuce-7. We've seen this flop earlier. 7-7 deuce. And aggression is going to be the thing that wins this pot.
Wow.
So Charlie dunk bets here? Oh, no, he raised pre-flop, so he
did raise
continuations.
pre-flop.
So this continuation bet here to 1.2, and he's going to get called. So this pot's already swelling up. Jarvis is looking going, that's my stack, that whole pot.
Yeah. And Michael does have the best hand, but he also has a flush draw. But if you're Michael, you can't really think 10 highs.
Yeah, no, Charlie now open-ended, definitely playing this as a cash hand, just throws $5 million.
And now if you're Michael, even in position, we're probably just going to be finding the fold with the 10 high flush draw.
Draw into a flush on a paired board, and it's like the fourth nut flush.
Yeah.
Tough spot.
And then, sometimes when you make your hand, they're either bluffing or...
And
they
there's
just have
no
a pair of
chance
sevens.
a shove would get through here, right? Charlie's pretty much throwing $5 million. That's a third of his stack.
That's a good question. It's just a matter of, this is blind versus blind, and what hands is he bet folding that he bets flop and bets turn with? He could have some better flush draws that maybe fold. a hand like King 7, A7, etc. But
And Charlie's going to add on. Let's take a look.
if he
real
found
quick.
the bluff there, he'd be a better man than me.
But look how close they are. Guaranteed $22,100 on a $250 buy-in. These final 6 are down to 4 now, beating out a field of 2,200 and change. The prize pool was a $250,000 guarantee, ended up being closer to $440,000. We did have a couple players use the double bag benefit, which Gil was fortunate enough to be. And 3 of the players that started the table today were day 1 chip leaders, and Michael's the last one left. Aiden and Gil both were chip leaders of their flights.
Wow. We haven't talked a whole lot about our 1 seed. What's his name again?
That's Michael D.
Michael D. I talked to him just before the stream started. He said he knew who I was, which it was very kind of him, and we got to chatting. And he said he was not lying, but he was omitting some slight information about his ability to play poker. He said he's played over 50,000 online poker tournaments, just not live. So
On the old Hendon Mob, well, we'd have an all-in. I did
Yeah.
find him have 84,000 lifetime, so he would be just under that if he got today's win. So looks like Jarvis is going to shove here the whole stack, Jack 10 suited, trying to get through the blinds. You mean he's adding 20% to his stack every time he does it, essentially.
Yeah, very valuable to get it through and not have to face a hand with 30% equity.
See Jennifer in chat. Jennifer's not a bot. I saw Jennifer played this.
Hey,
She's
Jennifer.
traveling the world. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, she's a jet setter now,
Oh, wow.
playing tournaments in Ireland. What a life.
Very cool.
Yeah, no, fantastic for her. A lot of great players come through here that people don't realize. We do
Yeah.
have the best offerings, but we have some tough players, too.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not an easy room, Daytona or Orange City, to find yourself at a final table. When you do, you're guaranteed to be around great players.
Yeah, man. My day 2 table last year was a nightmare. My day 2 table this year, I have no idea because I was there for one hand, but they seemed like very kind individuals. I just can't speak to their abilities.
You
to
did
play
not have
poker.
time to create a table image, you'd
No,
say.
no. I mentally, you
How do I look?
You judge based on an appearance usually in poker, which is
Well, they
very
didn't see
normal.
you long enough. Yeah.
But yeah, all I have is stereotypes of those individuals.
That's the old first Phil Hellmuth book you ever wrote, where he'd call people the eagle, and he had all the different animal names.
Yeah, I was playing in a Vegas tournament in December, a very popular one. I won't say who because it doesn't matter. But I had it's a very big tournament, and I was at a tough table, and there were a few German individuals who were giving me tips about how they go and play cash games and make themselves look like Americans.
That's awesome.
And I was like, this is absolute hell for me. This is unbelievable.
That's great.
Yeah, he's like, I wear a Yankees hat and I ask for beer.
That's kind of like how the MIT blackjack team tries to pretend they're just not a blackjack counting team.
Yeah, exactly. This is an interesting one. Limp here from 7 deuce offsuit from Luis.
A 7 on the flop would be interesting against 8-7 suited here in the big blind. Blind on blind crime here. We do have an 8 high flop, and that's going to hit Jarvis in the big blind, or Muku, excuse me.
Yeah, I apologize. I forgot Jar just wanted to be called Muku.
Yeah, it's on my notes.
Muku. Okay.
It's on his bio sheet.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Muku it is. I really like his jacket.
He's from Kissimmee right now, and he's only been playing poker for about 2 years and has about 8,000 in live cashes, so he's already crushed that.
That is far better than me.
Luis is going to lead out for 400K. Get a call here. What kind of interesting turn card? That's not it. That's a tray of diamonds.
I think if you have 7 deuce here, you kind of just wave the white flag, I think. But Luis is going to have some decent limped hands sometimes, but against a 12 big blind stack, he's probably just going to be not very balanced and not just jamming a lot. So I think he's probably going to end up with a pretty weak range once he limps. And we've already seen, I guess it hasn't been shown to the table, but we've already seen him jamming his King X suited hands and worse. So, but he does wave the white flag, and I imagine this is just going to go check, 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 check.
I don't know. I think that if he's given up here, this might be a chance for Jarvis to build this a little bit and maybe chase him out. Nope, you're correct. I'm just going to sit on this side.
Well, this is a card that Luis can actually bluff on. He could easily have had a gut shot hand like 6-7 or even
He could even had a 5 that he turns into a bluff.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if he ever has like a 6 deuce type hand, but in his mind, he does block effectively the nuts here. So, and he's going to go for it. He rips it.
You can't call off your tournament life with an 8, but you can put him on easily on hands 9, 10 suited. All kinds of different position plays that the small blind could have here. I just don't think you can call off here with second pair. That's a tough one.
This is a very unfun spot, I'd say. And
keep the chips you have and live to play another hand.
It would be a great call, but I would not fault the man for folding. It's just not a very ideal spot.
This is straight up chip leader bully.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the game. Yeah, I think that's a correct lay down in most spots. It's not worth your tournament life to call off there.
Probably.
Maybe if you fire turn, I doubt it. So we're talking about Muku. It says least favorite or favorite poker hand. He didn't designate. He just wrote 3-6. So good for him. But he did fire 6 bullets into this, and as we talked earlier, this should not be. I mean, Luis right here shows 1 bullet.
Nice.
And 1 bullet for Mike in seat 1. And 2 bullets for Charlie. But this is not a tournament that you should think of as a 1-bullet tournament. You should definitely play for the double back because there's so much value there.
Absolutely. I fired 3, and both of my exits were not very fun.
Unceremonious?
Yeah.
That's the joys. They say the best thing in the world is playing poker. The second best thing is playing and losing a poker, but at least you get to play.
For everybody in chat, welcome to the 107 of you that are watching right now. This is.
I think it's more. It's just lagging. It's 1,000. I'm delusional.
Oh, sure, yeah. I think there's 10K people watching, but regardless, for
and some
all
of them are
you,
real accounts, not Google accounts.
Yeah. For all of you that are watching, let us know what's your favorite poker hand. I'm going to be very honest with you. Mine is King 5 of Hearts, and there's no fun story behind it. I've just won some big pots with it. What's your favorite? You can't say aces either.
Do you think you manifest it when you see the King 5? You actually have a good feeling, like, I'm probably going to win here.
No, it's actually a sick feeling because I know I play it no matter what. So there's like an under the gun open. I'm like, well, here we go. Raise.
4 tray for Charlie. Once again, we have Charlie in the big blind. Luis is on the button here. And 2 million in the pot. Nothing connecting for either player. Gutter for Luis with the ace high. That's going to hold. I see a 7-9 suited. That's a nice one. That's the birth year for me, the old 7-9. My hand is the 4-7 suited, but obviously I'm sitting here not playing, so that's not relevant.
Ooh, Danielle said 7-9 suited. That is a phenomenal answer, especially if it's spades. Ace, deuce, 3, 4, 4 different suits. Oh, PLO guy. That's how you know. Jacob Vale in chat. Ace, deuce, 3, 4, 4 different suits. Jack 8 suited. Oh.
He's that's actually Chopper, and he's going to make fun of us because of his mixed game skills. So don't get enticed.
Chopper likes this one game that I can't remember the name of, but it's just such a.
It's throw 52 cards in the air, grab 5, and you win a hand.
4 spades, 5 of diamonds. I won the 50K here with it a few months ago. Well, there you go.
Congratulations.
That's
awesome.
A phenomenal story, and that's definitely good enough to become your
you
favorite
trumped
hand.
us. You got it.
Yeah.
Jack 8 suited. That used to be what Phil Locke would play. He called it the Unabomber.
Yeah, the Jack 8 suited is a sexy hand. Ace deuce suited. Ooh, I like that.
I haven't seen a dirty diaper in the chat yet, so that's good. No Rigby's.
That's how you know we got the crushers in the chat.
Yeah, no Rigby's with the deuce tray. So Luis is going to raise to 800K. It's a click raise, standard from him.
Yeah.
And Michael Charlie flats. And then Michael's going to be, he's priced in with 9s.
Yeah.
Set mining here from the big blind.
And this is a different situation than the 9s earlier because he's up against these 45 and 49 big blind stacks. 39 and 49 big blind stacks. So proceeding with a lot of caution is much more normal.
So Michael checks, and Luis is going to follow through, but it's very unlikely to have a king when there's 2 kings out there. He probably realizes he's up against a big ace or some kind of pair, so he has to decide what's his read, what's he going to do. 800,000 is what, quarter pot bet, roughly?
Yeah, and small is good on the king 4 rainbow. You're really just...
Oh, I thought that was
almost.
a 9.
I thought it was a 9 too. It popped up, and I was like, well, he's never folding now. But I don't foresee Michael hero folding 9s here. But
he's got the check mark. Is he going to hold?
Yeah, if he bets, you got to ask yourself what you're going to get called by. You have the worst second pair, basically.
He does announce a bet. I think I read his lips is $2.2 million.
Wow, look at that. Look at you go.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Well, let's do this real quick while we're in between hands here. Bam. Let's talk about, hopefully that's showing up for y'all, some of the exciting things we're offering here. You got to play some Mississippi Stud, and if you don't see it, it's showing on my screen.
Yeah.
That we have Mississippi Stud now dealing, and you said you had some fun on that.
Mississippi Stud, very fun game. Pretty easy to learn, but you better play it well.
You see, if you sign up for our Lucky North card and it's your first time signing up, you have a chance to get up to $150. Please check out our website for more information. And then Flop So You Drop's a new promotion. We'll get back to that one. That's coming where if an ace, king, queen suited comes on the flop in a cash game, everybody getting paid.
Wow.
Marketing making it rain.
That's very cool.
Oh, that's awesome. People are going to love that one. I think it's $1,000 a spot. Oh, we're doing some ads like that too. Fantastic. Yeah, we're not doing that. I feel like I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, I think our issue is this. I think those ads might be...
Oh, well, maybe it came up or maybe not.
I don't know.
But I got buttons to press.
No idea. But we pressed buttons, just so you guys know. We're back here pressing buttons.
I did get a couple texts. I was going to say, maybe I'll get a text about that. Oh, I'm actually getting texts about license plates.
Oh, there you go. Batuki. Raid Shadow Legends ad nice. Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, you got the voice, brother.
6, 7. Flopping 2 pair.
He did not use the hand movements when he said 6-7, but
right.
yes, Luis does
Allow
flop the two flops 2 pair. Charlie has backdoor straight draws possibly. Now he's pretty much drawing dead. Looks like the check mark for Luis. He's not building the pot. I guess he's going to try and induce. Charlie's not going to fall for it. Deuce comes on the river. Very interesting here. Charlie has absolutely nothing but ace high, and Luis is going to check again.
Wow, well done.
He knows his customer.
He's just begging to get a bluff out of Charlie.
What's the raise here? 3x?
Yeah, I mean...
3.2 million, overbet?
Check back on the turn and the biggest brick on the river. Really the only hand that...
I don't think any raise here
like
is going to get called, so what would your sizing be? Just throw a number out there.
That's a good question, like 3.5 maybe? But
I'm confused.
Just calling is good. Yeah, because in his mind, he probably thinks Charlie's just always bluffing. So when you raise,
nothing's going to call.
You're never getting called. Like
that's fair.
The only hand you could get called by is like, I don't even know, like Queen Deuce or something that somehow checks turn and then drills 2 pair and you lose. But that's an interesting hand for sure, and I think that actually might be a well played hand by Luis right there. Again, I'm not
firing turn at all.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we can see the cards. And
no, that's fair.
He
that's
literally
fair.
got. No, I'm saying he literally got the absolute most he could in that hand. I don't know. That was an interesting hand for sure. I also think with ICM, when you do raise and if you somehow get jammed on, even if your opponent is bluffing, it's like the most nasty spot of all time. So yeah,
that's a good point in chat. You said if you call, you might get to see his hand and gain info. That's assuming the hands are shown. Sometimes you bet and you get called and you just insta-muck.
Yeah, that's something I need to get better at. I've played against a few good players in the past couple of days, and they say you're good, and I just usually auto-show my cards. But
do you?
Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but
there's a lot of information in this game, and as my wife says, though, you just have to make sure that the one's paying attention.
Yeah.
I think I told her once, honey, I folded for 4 hours, and they still called. She goes, do you think they were paying attention for 4 hours?
Yeah, that's true.
Sabrina gave us a half hour. She's going to be taking a break, going back to Faith here. We'll try these raid ads again if they pop up. There you can see we talked about earlier the 100K guaranteed winner deep stack. And then a $40,000 Super 40s. That's a fun one-day event. $300 buy-in, 11 a.m., and they grind all night. They call that the Super 40s. Get 40,000 in chips. What a fun one. And then that classic, you can come see John Byron and myself this Sunday. 25K guarantee over in Daytona. We'll see that prize pool swell up if you come join us all. That'd be fun. Great team over here. I know you got to have some conversations with Byron, the tournament director, and Joe and Richard, the poker managers. They do listen. They want to hear out what the folks have to say, and they want to bring the best offerings. Mm-hmm. And between the high hands, we're offering close to $500,000 or $600,000 a month between both rooms, and these tournaments between a daily every day and almost a guarantee every other weekend. It's amazing what we can do here.
Yeah. I don't have enough amazing things to say.
It's a great spot to drop the family off near the theme parks. Get over here and grind. especially the new Mississippi Stud.
What theme parks are we talking? What theme parks are we
Within
talking
30,
about?
40 minutes, you got the biggest theme parks in the world. You
Wow.
got the Epic Universe now, all that nonsense. You didn't get to go see the new Donkey Kong ride? I haven't been on it
No,
yet.
I popped down to Orlando to get a drink with a buddy very briefly on
Yeah.
Saturday, but
Like downtownish area?
it was more towards like Universal Studios, I
Okay.
think.
So they call that like Sand Lake area and where Dr. Phillips. That's
Wherever we were was an absolutely beautiful area. You guys everyone's just so happy here in Florida. You know, it's sunny and
because we don't pay any state tax. Maybe you check that out from Minnesota.
I forgot about that. You guys don't pay state taxes. Wow.
So the 8-4 versus Queen 9. We are going to get an 8 on the flop. This is under the gun Michael versus Charlie in the big blind. What do you think about Michael here being in the hand here with Queen 9 under the gun, four-handed?
He raised on the gun?
Yeah, he came in for, well, we're up to 250, 500,000 now, so he
Yeah.
clicked raise it. Follow through for 800. Downsizing a little bit.
Yeah, out of position with bottom pair. You really never love the spot. I actually played a really big hand in the main event on a board just like this, but I had like 7-8, and my opponent bluffed all through street with fives. And I went back and looked, and I was actually supposed to fold the flop, but
Make a lot of money, get taxed a lot of money, Sethi.
you know, I think taxes are a fascinating and important thing, but
Not at the poker table. So it looks like Charlie has the check mark, and he is going to. This 800,000 sizing's crazy. It's so small, but looks like he's going to get paid here. We can't hear it, but Michael's talking to himself.
yeah, thinking with the queen nine, you got effectively the nut nothing, assuming like queen jack's not bluffing.
I call that the nut no pair, not the nut nothing.
Yeah, nut nothing, nut no pair, but you probably want to have a club in your hands.
That's true. What you do hold is what they don't.
Yeah, it's very this is a really sick value bet by Charlie.
And you're getting into the blocker talk, man, so I can't really go down that.
This is impressive. This bet is high level from Charlie.
And then we go back to ICM stuff. When you're looking at Jarges' stack here, do you really want to be giving chips away how valuable they are right now?
Yeah, I don't think Michael is going to put in the call here.
And there's no chance of a raise.
Yeah, not after he's acting like this. I think, if you're going to check back turn, this is a pretty good card that you could bluff on. You're the only one that can have
He does
He
pay.
calls.
He wants pay for information.
Information. We were just talking
Yeah.
about that, Ghost.
Good call. Not good call there. Good call on the pay for information.
yeah,
I think
sorry.
Michael would want that one back, but he got what he wanted. And I don't know if Michael did show or not, and he was under the gun there, so he got some information there for the minimum.
Yeah, I don't think Michael wants to show that one. But I honestly, yesterday, I called somebody down with ace high. They barreled all three streets, and they had the nuts. So you know what? I honestly appreciate a good hero call.
They knew their victim.
And they did.
Sorry.
They did. He came to my table just to play with me. I'm like, okay, this guy's trying.
Was that the guy I sent there? I'm sorry. That was
No,
yeah, okay, good.
you sent like 5 of them. So.
No, I had one person I saw. I had nothing to do with your seating arrangement, sir.
They're all just
Please don't tax me.
attacking me.
Don't tax me.
Well,
That's a lot of love for Byron.
Yeah.
And let's not forget our marketing team and leadership who come up with the plan and the guts to put the guarantees out there. It's a tough thing. You saw down south, they missed a guarantee just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Up north in Borgata.
Absolutely.
It takes a lot to plan these out and make them happen and bring good product. And you don't make money on every one of them,
Nope.
but you still offer a great product and you gamble.
Absolutely. Trying to find that sweet spot between having amazing guarantees and also not burning yourself as a business, and somehow they just continually do it perfectly here.
The Hard Rock down south had like a $2 million miss one year, and you're every other person in Florida thinking, will anyone ever run a guarantee again?
Yeah.
I mean, it hurts.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, especially for player sentiment, when you have these big guarantees and then you miss and you go back on that guarantee, it's not great, but I
happen to be part of that this summer where
no.
one of the rooms on Vegas, it does a smaller series than the World Series, obviously had to change a bunch of theirs right away, and it was not good online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? I guess.
Yeah. It's off the strip.
Yeah.
But
know
that
which one
happens.
it was.
There's a lot of pressure to
There
live up
is.
to those guarantees, and you want to offer them because in Vegas, it is cutthroat during the summer.
Yeah, very much so. It's hard to compete.
But even during the summer, we're running events here, so people like to hop out Vegas for a week or two, come back here, and then bam, there's a GAPT event or a classic, and plenty of chances. Super 40s, the big 50s. There's always something going on here.
Yeah, also finding the dates, like you're explaining right now, that are the best for your room for people to just be here for them is also a calculation in its own.
Plus, you have to find the balance with the perfect flights, which is always tough because no one wants layovers. There's our stacks real quick, and I meant to hit payouts, so I'll hit that instead. Bam! 65K up top. It doesn't show 6th and 5th, but it is Gil Levy, and we had Aiden in 5th.
Speedy said volume is a little low. I can just talk louder. It's because I don't want to hurt your guys' ears, to be honest. But
he's drinking some kind of pop, and I have a Monster, but I've only, sipped.
I'm a huge Diet Coke guy.
Okay. Not a Coke Zero guy. They do taste different.
They taste different. They taste different.
I'm a Mountain Dew Zero guy over Mountain Dew Diet.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird. All right, so we're going to have a raise here. Small blind on big blind crime again. You play a lot of cash. You realize that most of the hands you played are against the people directly to your right or left, majority of the time.
I don't know if I've ever noticed that, but it probably is true.
Blind on blind or blind on dealer.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And wow, what an interesting run out here.
A couple sixes out there. So 4 Trey has a boat. Ace Trey has a boat. They're actually chopping. Someone going to represent an 8 or another pair in the hole. The pot's kind of small. And interesting check. Chop it. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, normally you get the table tap after that one.
The good old, you play that garbage, even though it's not the same hand, but.
That's a standard response. It's almost like a meme.
Yeah.
Oh, you play that garbage?
Yeah.
Or every poker room, when someone has 7 deuce, that's that poker room's big slick. That's your Orange City big slick.
Danielle said, the volume is good. And the Fire Golem said, no, Sethi, we love your voice. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
That's awesome.
That means a lot.
You try and change your inflection when you're doing a video with 5 different Sethis?
Yeah, actually, that is something that I take into consideration.
Did you go to school for that?
No, I didn't. I went to school for business, and I don't use a single thing. And I have $70,000 of debt, so.
I feel like if you didn't have a couple 100,000 subscribers, that debt would be a lot higher.
Yeah, I actually haven't. So, look, for those of you who are debt people, if you know what I'm talking about, you can have a high-yield savings account with a higher interest rate than your debt, and all of a sudden you're kind of free-rolling. So I just don't pay it.
You know what I recommend? Silver.
Silver. Wow.
Silver.
There's actually a lot of talk of silver online right now.
Yeah, it's high.
You're like the guy that just bought Bitcoin. You're like, yeah, I think everyone should buy Bitcoin right now so I can.
The great thing about Bitcoin is St. Pete had we had a bowl game season. It was about 10, 15 years ago. They actually had the Bitcoin Bowl in St. Pete. No one even knew what it was. We're going to have a shove here.
We go.
So Michael's raised it just a little bit over a click raise, 1.1, and
5 big blinds.
Who's going to come back over the top with Ace Queen suited. He might get priced in here and see the bad news that he is dominated.
I literally don't think it's possible to fold an ace to 5.5 big blinds. But yeah, it's just you just have to flick it in. Like
he still has equity here. That's what people don't realize when you have a covered ace here. I mean, Ace Queen versus Ace 7, you're still almost 30%.
Yeah, you got to call 1.5 million to win like 4.6. It's just you need like 25% equity.
As Tom Dwan once said against Phil Hellmuth, standard play.
Yes, yeah, very
standard play, Phil.
I busted out. I'll tell a story after this hand. It's a big hand to get down to third. Big pay jump increasing. Need a 7. Otherwise, there's going to be the double up for our friend Muku.
Oh, he was pointing at me.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought he was pointing at the flop. He was like doing magic.
Oh.
Queen, Jack, Deuce, Muku in bad shape, and he's running 7s. I think that's all we can do here. And that's not going to do it. So that's a check mark. No, he did find the double. I thought it was Michael, so pardon me. So he does find the double here, and he's right back to where he was, 12-ish bigs. We did guarantee that the next player out is going to get 22,000, but we're still battling.
Mm-hmm. Still battling.
And we'll show you the stacks right now. Muku's still near the bottom, but he did find a double there. And these chip stacks, Michael's fallen slightly there, but they're still so close overall with the blinds we have coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. As I was saying, I busted a tournament in Vegas, and my fiance happened to be visiting Vegas with me, and I went back and told her it was Kings versus Queens, and she looked at me and she said, "So it was standard," but like she said it like she wasn't a poker player. She's like, "So it was very standard." And I just like started dying laughing. Like I pulled out my phone. I'm like, "Can you just say what you said again?"
That is great.
All my friends thought it was hilarious.
I go back to the heads-up championship in Helmuth and Durr, and it's 10s versus aces. And Helmuth is mad when Durr spikes a 10. He's like, "You play like that, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "Standard play, Phil."
Yeah, he's like, "We'll see if you're here in 5 years."
And then they show the video 5 years later. He's playing in Macau with like $1 billion on the table.
Yeah, literally. Phil Helmy's limp folding ace king.
If you ask Phil, he's never lost at the cash games. I played the biggest games in years, guys.
Yeah.
I will say this about Phil. I don't know if you know this, Seth. We used to do some charity events with him, and what he does philanthropic-wise is fantastic. It's raised tons of money. So we're happy that Phil used to come visit and do some charity work with us.
Yeah, he's also a pretty intelligent businessman, especially in terms of networking. He's knows a lot of the billionaires in the world, and there's not a ton of them. And makes his way into the NBA stars world and a lot of stuff. So
I thought Phil was an owner of the Golden State Warriors at this point. The way he hangs out with them.
He was there when that big trade happened with Luka and Anthony Davis, and him and Alan Keating were some of the people that got that on video, which is crazy. We got Sethy casting? Yes, sir. I'm in the booth today. I'm happy to be here.
He came to get. he came to get away from the cold weather in Minnesota, and lucky for him, Florida found some for him.
Yeah. You know what?
Would you do the polar plunge?
Yeah, I'd do that. It wouldn't be too bad.
Well, that's called ice bath now, right, in the morning?
Yeah. It's like a mental health thing now. It's like good for you.
We all need that. We need one for Mike Mattisell behind the poker table.
Yeah. The 55 here in Florida, 55 and sunny is like a paradise for me.
I got to the car last night, said 39. I said, okay, that's much.
It was a bit chilly last night, I'll admit.
I turned the fan down one notch. So Queen, Jack, excuse me. Michael has a pair here. 3 pair, doesn't count. Charlie just undercards with no check mark chance here. That's going to get through. Plus 500K going that way. We need to return those cards, though, as exciting as that was. That's my favorite. Hey, thank you.
There you go.
It's like, Milton, where's my stapler? I need my cards back.
Yeah. If you had to pick a favorite to win this entire thing right now, who do you think you'd pick?
I'm going to say experience-wise, Michael has the experience, but I'm going to say charisma and just hype-wise, it's got to be Charlie.
Okay. I think Michael's a great pick, but I think I'm going to go with Luis.
And Luis is unassuming, and that's why he's a good pick, because he's there and he's playing solid.
Yeah.
But he's not putting himself out there. Michael's your pick? Yeah. I mean, any one of these guys, I'd congratulate them all, and they've all locked up $22K.
Yeah.
If you would have told me at the beginning of this tournament for $250, you can take $22K and leave now. Thank you, all day.
I think I would have done it too.
Yeah. Cash, check, money, Bitcoin, however you want to pay me.
Yeah.
Coins.
All right, Charlie raising up the jack, 6 of hearts on the button.
It's a trick. It looks like a raise, but he's throwing in 5 of those in. That's just a flat.
Oh, he's just limping.
Yeah, we're blinds are high.
Apologies.
500K blinds. I'm sorry, I don't get to correct a content creator every day.
Yeah. No,
I'm fired. It was nice knowing you.
I just assumed he was raising.
They just press the eject button. See you all next stream.
We do kind of have action here. It's a bottom or a second to bottom pair here versus now a gut shot and a backdoor heart draw.
You can see the top of the screen. There's a lot of outs there. Look at that equity with no pair sitting at 40%, and he's going to get it. Aggression wins. I mean, 40% equity these days, some people almost call that a flip.
Yeah.
It gets so close now.
People have piled in a lot of money with less equity in PLO.
I think the term flip has become a little stretched out now, where you'll see ace jack versus queens and it's a flip now.
Yeah.
When mathematically it's not a flip.
Yeah.
People call that a flip.
My favorite flip is like ace 5 versus like king jack, where it's like 1 low card, 1 high card, and then 2 middling.
Fair. I remember a time I was in a tournament, I had ace queen, it comes ace queen deuce. I bet, and the player next to me who raises says, be careful. Be careful of what? Well, their set of deuces did knock me out. But be careful of what? That's a pretty cold setup there.
Be careful. Did he say that before he flopped a set or after?
They just said, be careful after. They flopped the set, I bet, and they raised me and they said, be careful.
Whoa, that might have been a tell.
And I carefully went to the cage to take my min payout.
You called your wife and you're like, yeah, he said be careful. And then I went all in and he called.
They were a dealer from another room, and I was like, there's no way I'm beat here. Put them on a hand I can beat.
Yeah, I would say 99% of the times that a recreational poker player starts talking to you, they just have the nuts.
Yeah, they were a dealer, though. They were a dealer.
Oh, look at this. This is action central right here. Wow. This could be a big pot as far as big pots go. Ace-5, bottom pair, 7-5, bottom 2 pair, and King-10 with top pair, second best kicker. There's a flush draw out there. So many straight draws, gut shots.
And Michael's sitting on his hands, not even involved with these three players battling.
Yeah, and Michael's like, yeah, if somebody busts, I get $8,000. I'll take that.
So Luis is going to bet the absolute minimum. We're going to call that a big blind, $500K. The pot's now $2.5 million. And you have the 2 pair here, Charlie behind you, and he announces all in. I think that's his play. You got 2 pair, you're going to charge them. If there is spades or something else that you want to try and avoid. Prediction that Charlie folds this, okay. Well, Charlie does see a bet and then a raise, so that makes it a little easier on him. And that's a pretty quick one. And Luis does have outs right now. He needs a king or a 10, or depending on the turn, another board pair.
Yep.
It's not 100% clean here for Muku yet, but a 7 or 5 would do it, I think. No, he'd still be on a 10 draw. Little anticipation here. There's an 8, so now we're looking at king, 10, or 8, or otherwise Muku gets a clean double.
Mm-hmm.
And the river is a 9.
Wow, look at that.
This has happened quite a few times between these two players.
Yeah. And now all of a sudden Muku has 22 big blinds and Luis with 30 big blinds, which is still plenty of chips, but from the situation that they were just in is quite the change.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing how things have changed in just a few moments. That's tournament poker, but there's your current situation. And once again, let's show what everyone wants to see at home. Who's going to walk away with $65,000? Did you see that substantial trophy?
Yeah.
I'm lucky they're all in Florida, because that thing would be pretty difficult to bring on a plane.
Yeah.
I would probably drive it up for you, but for these guys, just go around the corner, put it on the mantle.
Yeah, I genuinely thought about that when I was going into day 2, how I was going to get the trophy home. But
I saw this guy who travels, and his whole YouTube thing is building Legos.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's awesome. But then once you build it on the plane, like, you're just going to carry it through the airport on your layover, and you got, like, whatever Lego project.
He builds it on the plane?
He builds it on the plane,
wow.
And it's fun. I mean, you got to be really good life to watch that on YouTube. I guess my algorithm's off. Let's see if this one pops up. We haven't showed this ad yet. That's what's happening right now out front. Have you heard of this big-ass high hands?
I have.
Right now, there's 3 different pay periods. One ended, so we're in the middle of the second one, where the highest high hand gets $5,000. If it happens to be a royal, they just pay it out right away, and they reset it. And that's happening 3 times today for a total minimum payout of $15,000, along with our normal high hands today. And then you see the power hours coming up this Saturday, $3,000, which is 20-minute high hands for $1,000. And we didn't get to talk about the mega money wheel, but we'll talk about that next time. And Stu, amazing tournament. Stu, we appreciate you. That's Stu the Dunk checking in. I love it when you guys are like doing stuff. If you're doing a live stream, it's like subscribe. Thanks, Stu, for the 3 months. Stu the Dunk.
Yeah. I get a lot of donations, and people only donate to say really dumb things because they know I'll read it.
What do they call that? A super chat?
Yeah, super chat. Yeah.
What's the minimum super chat for you?
Just $1.
So for $1, you can say some dumb things.
You can say whatever you want. Yeah. Yep. I've had a few big donations in my life, and it's kind of
humbling, huh?
Yeah, I always greatly appreciate it. It's never expected. But sometimes one comes through and I'm like, goodness gracious, oh my gosh, we have action.
2 spades and trips.
It goes check, check.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that is the end of Luis. I'm so sorry, Luis, that this is happening to you. GG, brother. Well played.
So Charlie has eights full. Luis has the jack high flush.
The 9 of spades, anybody?
Charlie just casually tosses out a raise to $5 million. Luis had put $1 million in.
Oh, yeah.
So it goes flop, goes check, check with trips versus a flush draw.
I'm actually. This is actually crazy because that's such a large raise that I think you can almost just fold.
Look at the
but
size
I don't want
of
to. I
this
can look at the
pot
cards. Wow, and this is the way Luis gets away. Luis can actually fold this hand now.
Charlie was first to act. He is going all in, so Luis is on. Oof.
I mean,
he's in it right now. No one wants to be in this spot right now.
If your opponent was bluffing on the turn, they would likely have like a large spade with like a 9, or their made hands include already made flushes, which the bad ones aren't going to go all in on this river, and then some full houses. It's just,
I guess the best way for him to get away is to put him on the ace high bluff on the turn, ace high spade.
Yeah, and I'm sure Charlie's a very competent player, but these type of boards are the most underbluffed boards in the entire world, because you just don't find people who are taking a hand like 7-10 or ace-10 with no spade and turning it into a bluff. It's just not realistic, especially in this scenario.
You always want to be the one shoving, not calling your tournament life, and this is a tough spot.
Even imagine your opponent has a hand like Jack-9 that, drills a gut shot on the turn and raises for value. Even on this paired board when the flush comes in, whatever. Maybe they think they have the best hand. Do you really think they're just going to, monkey jam? And he does call it off, and he's going to see the bad news. 10-8 for what is essentially the nuts is going to get the absolute massive double up.
Well played to Luis, though.
Yeah, is that the biggest pot we've seen today?
It has to be.
Wow.
I mean, Charlie now has the world. So you're going to see right now, Luis, what a gentleman. Charlie pulling out a cigarette. $22,000 in change going to Luis. We thank him for playing. This is his biggest tournament score, and I'm not thinking that it won't be his last. We're going to see him again for sure.
Yeah, congratulations to Luis. $22,000, outlasting 2,196 players. That's pretty crazy.
Quick math. So we have 3 players remaining. There's our current chips, and all these players have locked up just shy of $30,000. And please remember, it's not advertised enough. This was a $250 buy-in.
Yeah.
$250, and each of these players is locked up at least $29,880. To me, that's $30,000.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'll make up the $112.
GG's Luis. There's some interesting conversation going on in the chat suggesting you guys should have a feature table in the future for when these tournaments are going on so people can consistently watch your guys' streams. They say they like it a lot.
And I think my man in the chat, Chopper, does agree, and I think they have big plans for 2026. And I would say for your tournament info, stay tuned at gaptpoker.com, which is our current poker blog with all the updates. And then just for normal promotions and other info, check out orangecitypoker.com or daytonabeachpoker.com. I think the streaming front has a lot of potential in the future. So keep your eyes open, and some announcements will be upcoming. So here we are, 3-handed, hand number 38. That was just an ace fold on the button. Okay, 3-handed. 7-5 for Charlie. He already pulled out the cigarette, but didn't get a chance to light it. Luis did have more chips. He doubled up Jarvis Muku a couple hands before that.
What was the ace that was folded?
I think it was an ace-6 or ace-7 under the gun just folded. We don't have the instant replay. Dry throat for our guest host here. I should have brought him some cough drops. I do apologize.
I had a burp loaded up.
Oh. From your salad, a salad burp.
No, I think it's from the Diet Coke that
I'm
sipping on.
Thank goodness you look that way.
If Charlie wins, does he win a seat at another tournament?
Charlie will buy into every tournament after this.
Yeah, I think effectively he would get a seat to every tournament of his choosing for the next year.
I think they're going to open a special 5-10 game for him today, and everyone's invited. Did you like the bounty story this year at the World Series and a kid pulls the $1 million?
Yeah.
Do you remember the quote? If you're a dancer in Vegas tonight, I suggest you work.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
Do not be clocked out tonight. Yeah, there's no doubt Chopper's in here to the wee hours last night, keeping up with the hands to help you all out and give you info on this. The poker blog is a great addition. The website upgrade has been great too. And obviously we're updated on Bravo daily. So plenty of ways to get your information about what tournaments and promotions are happening between Orange City and Daytona. Great job of the marketing team, Sydney and Chopper. Ace, King, 5, 2 diamonds. Muku's got a couple diamonds. Charlie's got an ace. And Michael has Jack, nothing. Squadouche. I'm going to see check, check. And Charlie with the ace is going to fire 1 million. That's easy. Just one casual cranberry toss.
Just $1 million.
Yep. Have you played with the cranberry in Vegas, the 25K cash chips?
I've held a few cranberries in my
fun.
life, but I've never had one on the table because I don't have $25,000 to risk playing poker. But one time somebody dropped a cranberry at the Aria and they were cashing out and I was next to them and it landed under my foot and everyone looked around for a little bit and then I found it on my toe and I got some weird looks. And I'm like,
That's tough.
this is an interesting pot here. Moku?
Muku?
Wow.
I think you could have sued. Dropping 25K on your foot sounds heavier than it is.
The chip? The cranberry?
Well, 25K, I mean, that's heavy.
No, it's not.
I'm teasing. My very first time holding a yellow $1,000 chip in Vegas,
Mhm.
we were leaving the casino we're at. My buddy's like, we got to go. And I was like, I got to cash this in. Like, we'll come back later. So in the cab, I'm holding my pocket like my life depends on it. I can't have that $1,000 chip roll out.
I've had many of those moments in my life.
Not to say that the times haven't changed. $1,000 is still $1,000.
$1,000 is still $1,000, but you know how inflation goes.
There. So we are three-handed here. This is hand number 40. We did have Gil Livy at the table with us, and we had Aiden and most recently Luis, all taking home big payouts. 5 figures for everybody. Our next payout's $29,800.
He's gone full pacifist and waiting on Charlie to take Michael out, I think. Yeah, how many big blinds does Michael have? The thing is, he has the lowest chip stack at the table, so I obviously I don't think there's anything to do with the 6-high flush draw besides put in the call, but
This looks like a World Series final table where you have one guy that has like a third or fourth of chips in play.
yeah, and I do think, if Charlie wants to, these are the moments where Charlie can really ramp up the pressure on both players. What's the pay jump? $16,000.
Well, someone said Charlie wants to smoke. I think you could just fold to second, huh?
Yeah, so we have some interesting dynamics going on. The first in chips wants to leave, and second and third doesn't want to leave. So it's kind of ending in this.
Do you think he'll get impatient? We really haven't seen a punt.
No,
I don't think we will.
No, we haven't seen a punt
Too much
at all.
money up.
If anything, we've just seen a bit of, passiveness. Yeah, I agree, Gosu. I would be calling with the flush draw, but.
Oh, here's a real hand in the
That's
small
just me.
blind. Blind on blind crime about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke equity is important, no doubt. I feel like that's going to be a hashtag.
Yeah.
And we got the 10 deuce, Doyle. And he's priced in, right? We're getting over 4-1 for a call.
Yeah, can defend the big blind pretty wide.
He's got the right price if you look at the equities, I believe. So he does flop a pair, but Charlie flops top pair.
Gonna become, and this just, we're
Just
just
goes check,
again
check.
seeing the check on the flop.
Is that pot control, or are you just trying to?
I don't really see a reason to pot control as the player with all the chips because you're gonna be bluffing a lot. So
That was a quick call there for 2.4 million, though.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this pot now.
Oh my gosh.
Bad news for Charlie, who just
Oh my gosh,
went
just
all in.
all in, and he gets snap called by Michael. We literally don't even have time to see him call. It was so fast. And
At least that's what we think happened, everyone. We're shocked.
yeah.
Now we're getting a count.
Wow. Oh my
Michael
gosh.
gets the full double.
Oh my gosh.
That is a full double. Those stacks are 2 million high of the white chips. So that's roughly 8 million there, and then you see the blue chip stacks are about 500K, and you see those 100 or $1 million cranberries.
That was a big jam. I'm gonna go back on. That was
As soon as that gets caught up here, let's see these stacks. There you go, just like that. Michael vaults into the lead. I'd say it was 61 bigs at 31 million. We're still in that 250, 500K blind level. I think a break is coming up. Wow.
Yeah, that was a 11 million jam into a pot of 7.7 million. That's a big jam.
That's just a tough river card.
That's a tough river card. Yeah.
I mean, if I'm sitting there with ace king, I don't know. Oof. Those are the spots. I'm glad I'm on this side where we can see everything. That's a tough one. Look at the chips being piled up. I guess Michael has enough real estate to put all those chips somewhere.
Yeah. You know,
we really need that cigarette now.
When the flop goes check, check, like, I just think Michael, when check two, is probably going to bet most of his worst king X, flush draws miss, gut shots miss, gut shots and straight draws miss that he would call the turn with. So he ends up just having a lot of, like, 10x air and then the occasional, like, pocket pair or, like, a 6.
I think Charlie's better off check calling there.
Yeah, I think there's value to be had, definitely. But you're probably just going to either bet fold or, bet call if you think he's bluffing.
Because nothing's calling you unless you're beat, you're saying, so you can't shove river there.
I think if you bet 5 million, you can get called by a non-believing, like, pocket 7s, maybe that doesn't 3-bet pre, or a 6 or a worse pair. Because a lot of draws do miss. A hand like ace-queen or ace-jack or, jack-9 with diamonds, whatever, hands like this. Do miss, but yeah, when you jam, you might be putting yourself in that territory where only better hands are calling, and that's a scary territory to be in.
Sometimes it comes down to, and I'm not saying that this is the case, that there could. Oh, we have an all in here.
Yeah, and I think Michael having chips might be the worst case scenario for the rest of this table, because Michael is going to be aggressive, and you can see that right now. He's jamming over top a player who. I think he may perceive to be, making some folds here and there.
And Georges may make a stand here.
Yeah, and it just happens to be the time when making a stand is...
I was going to say about the hand before, do you think Charlie with cash game experience leans on that with the ace-king there in that play? The difference between a tournament dynamic, maybe. Oh, wow, great laydown.
That's a great laydown.
That's a great laydown.
That's a very, very good laydown.
Yep, Charlie is going to take a moment. And he's going to surrender his big blind probably, unless that's a quick puff. That's interesting, folding dark to big blind.
Yeah.
New strategy.
Yeah. I mean, I totally understand. I respect it.
Yeah, but when you got someone willing to go post your blinds for you, there you go. Yeah, little assist from Thomas out there. Thank you.
I have no words.
Shout out Thomas and Jonathan doing the cameras and action tracking. Very important.
Yep.
And also John and Dylan on IT.
One of the people or positions that make these live streams go that never get enough credit for what they do. There are people who are manually with the dealer working to get the action in here, and yeah, Michael is just applying the maximum amount of pressure, and I think you're going to see this. You're going to see a lot of all-ins.
Charlie is an enigma, and it's been a pleasure to watch him because he does not care, and that's how he got here. And honestly, respect.
Yeah. Michael's going to know the dynamics at play here, and he is just going to probably run over this table.
Well, especially just now with a dead big blind out there.
Yep. And it'll be interesting to see how Moku adapts playing effectively heads up with dead chips in the middle nearly every single hand.
Charlie's probably going to come back expecting to miss blind button from his cash game play. Maybe forget.
Yeah. I mean, Charlie's going to lose a lot of chips here.
Well, the big blind hurts most because big blind ante, but
I mean, you're losing what, 1.25 million every 3 hands.
Yep,
that goes quick. I mean, if these players were smart, and again, this is kind of an ethics thing. Obviously, the guy wants to go.
They
for
should play as
smoke,
fast as they can. Correct.
Yeah, and in their eyes, and just look at this. This is
if this was online, they'd be auto race fold, and that's just part of it.
Again, another ethics thing. Online, you're going to find a lot of people who, if somebody disconnects, there's going to be a lot of people who are like, hey, let's slow it down. They have Wi-Fi issues.
Andy Black is at the table. Remember Andy Black, Poker Pro? He cried because the guy missed his blind once in the World Series.
Felt so, I don't.
He's like, why are we going so fast? Let him come back.
Yeah.
He got very emotional.
And Michael is just in such a prime situation right now, and
his foot should not come off the gas at all.
He definitely knows it. He knows that he has complete and utter control over this heads up with the dead chip situation.
So Charlie folds Queen 9 suited in the dark.
Yeah, and he's just going to probably raise his hand. And did he just...
He just clicks it up 1.2.
Yeah, and these are... that's Moku's blinds.
Yep.
My bad.
And now you have an ace here.
Yeah.
You're getting run over.
Yeah, would be the type of hand to maybe play back against a guy that you know is opening 100% of hands. If you think about it, if Michael is opening, I guess you don't know, right? You don't know. But if you think Michael is opening 80% of hands, think of all of the hands that are in that range that you can just auto fold.
Almost 2/3 of the time right now, Michael's essentially the button, and he's just dominating heads up.
Yeah.
That's how he's playing.
And if Moku doesn't want to play this hand, which, you know what, fine. I would just say to... you're building a lot of equity when you play quickly, but again, it's an ethics thing. This could be, I don't want to say this could be on like a poker news outlet eventually, but our commentary could be on a poker news outlet
$65,000 up top.
The player is not there.
Second in chips, takes a break, couple orbits, gives himself a penalty.
I can see the Poker Org article now.
Chad Holloway reporting.
Yeah, what would you do in this situation? You have a chance to play extremely quickly.
Honestly, though, it is such an enigma. It is legendary.
This is pretty legendary. This is one of the most unique moments I've ever seen. This is going to be an all-in.
Remember Honey Badger doesn't care?
Guy.
This is the Honey Badger equivalent.
Does not care.
So King 10 is a shove here. Heads up. Obviously, we are playing heads up strategy with one player missing.
Yeah.
And Muku's probably going to play back the Ace 9 for his tournament life.
I don't think he is.
No, he's been bullied. I think he's going to play back.
Yeah, I think he's going to fold.
Oh, he's got the fold motion. He's talking.
I think Michael has built a strategy that is literally impossible to lose unless Moku wakes up with 10s plus. And I think he knows that, unfortunately.
What is the Ace 9 equivalent to? 8s? You say 10 plus?
I would
in range with 8s, 7s?
If I was in Moku's shoes right now, which again, this is a very weird situation that no one probably even knows what to do in this spot, but I would call in 0.5 seconds. He's saying it wasn't a bluff this time, but he wasn't bluffing yet.
No, King 10's not a bluff for him. I think the players actually went on break. So that was Charlie's strategy. He wanted an extended break. Much respect.
Much respect there, 100%.
Awesome sauce. We're going to have a dealer change, and the players are going to be on break. We're going to go over a couple promos here. Seth, you may take a breather. I'm going to actually be relieved for a few, and we're going to get TJ in here to hype it up. But let's talk about a couple of promotions while I got your attention here. We can go back to one of these screens. Hopefully it pops up for you all, and you can see that if you sign up with your Delaware North card, or brand new signups, you have a chance to get up to $150 in cash. We also have this brand new flop till you drop promotion. And if you can see it on the screen, and hopefully you can, on Sunday, February 15th, if you're at a table and an ace, king, queen suited comes up, you're going to receive $1,000 for being dealt in. And that's called flop till you drop. And as we talked about earlier, Mississippi Stud is now back and in action. And I know that our guest, Sethi, did play some Mississippi Stud. We have some tournaments to talk about, including the $100,000 guaranteed winter deep stack. This one's going to be hosted in Daytona Beach the entire time. This is next Wednesday, the 28th, so a week from this Wednesday, through February 1st. $300 buy-in, $100K guarantee. We hope to see you in that one. We're going to talk about the Super 40s there. That is Saturday, February 7th. So that'll be the following week. That one's going to be back here in Orange City. If you haven't played the Super 40s before, that is a single-day tournament, $40K guarantee, 40,000 in chips, and it's sick. People love that, and it goes way into the night. Coming up this Sunday, you have a chance to see me if you want. That'll be in Daytona on the 25th for the 25K GPT Classic, one of the most popular regular scheduled tournaments happening once a month in Daytona. And on that note, I'm going to step aside and give my time over to TJ, and I think Seth and him will talk you through the rest of this break. I'm going to stretch them, folks. I'll be back. I just clicked on these four folks. That'd be mute. You need to talk, you're on. Just kidding. It's TJ and I for a few minutes.
Hello.
Put that up into your mouth there,
Well,
sir,
hey, don't
and
tell
speak
me.
up.
Do not.
Oh, he
What
brought a
to do.
white monster to a
You're not
blue
the
monster
boss?
fight.
That's all we had left in the booth up top.
Thank you for the viewers sticking around through the break. Only 3 of you have left. That is fantastic. I
Well-
know TJ's here. We're going to bring the energy, and we're going to
We
ask you to
are.
get us to 200 viewers. Go. Start
Well,
now.
Ryan, you said we'd have 250, and
I think Google
clearly
locked those
you
accounts.
didn't get those accounts. Yeah, Ryan did say we'd have over 250. I did see 130 before the break, which that's 50.
Sorry,
more
I
than we
lied.
had
I
the
did
other
bring
day.
candy. There's some Skittles over there.
Not the Sour Patch Kids.
No, I ate them
Oh
all,
my
TJ, and I
gosh.
didn't stop.
All right, guys. Hope everybody's having a great time watching the stream right now. We are currently on a break, down to 3 players.
Here's your money, TJ. So right now, if we click this button, bam,
What? Oh, look at that.
$29,000 is what the current lockup is for third.
It's like a
and
Honda Civic, right?
fair. And, well, let's go back to that. If you're going to say that, then 65,000 is how many cartons, because we're doing the Charlie cigarette count. If you go to stacks here,
Stacks.
you're going to see our BBs, and you see
yeah.
Michael, who recently took the chip lead,
I see that.
71 bigs, and Jarges, who goes by Muku, spelled M-U-K-U, has been
Awesome.
nursing the short stack for a while. He's doing his thing. I mean, short stack ninja is a term we use in my house, and he's been doing it. Cameron,
All right.
we have TJ today. You have myself, Ryan, and special guest Sethi. We look forward to having other people on our streams, including Emilio. More streams to be announced in the future.
Yes, we'll hopefully start streaming a lot more frequently, getting some good use out of this beautiful equipment that we have here in
TJ,
our
how's
city.
your day been with the big-ass high hands? Has it been exciting?
It's been electric.
Has there been any
Emma,
rollovers
listen,
or
no,
royals?
we haven't had
Resets.
any royal resets
Not
yet.
rollover. That's not what I meant.
No. Well, today's a 2-card day, so if we are having rollovers, today's the day for it. But with any full house qualifying for Hold'em games, rollovers are pretty much a thing of the past, like dinosaurs. But the energy in the room has been awesome. We had Sydney out there making some fresh popcorn for everybody today.
Oh, my gosh. You know when I walked up yesterday and I saw the barbecue going, or was that Friday? I was so excited.
Saturday's a barbecue. Yeah, that's a great
I don't know what
idea.
day it is, TJ. I'm on 6th Street. I thought, here we are. What an environment.
Yeah.
You would literally, there's an ambiance. I
No,
just needed
it's-
some performance, maybe some kind of like acrobatics or something. Let me press this button for you, TJ, and you just unpress it to get rid of it. And you can talk about a couple of those if you have them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm going to step off. Those are all up if you want to talk about them.
So we have the 15K big ass high hand day going on right now. We're currently in the 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. block. Right now, I believe it's a straight flush to the 7 is the best high hand in the room. And then we'll start that all over again from 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. Anytime anybody hits a royal, we'll wipe the board clean and start over. So if 5:30 somebody hits a royal, we'll start over again for 30 minutes. 5K is live. You could win it with any full house. Unfortunately, Omaha, you do have to flop aces full. You only use the flop today. It's a 2-card day, unlike our normal promo day where we just 1 card, any full house. And Omaha is allowed to use the Turner River. They do have to make quad 10s or better.
When you want to get rid of that, just press again.
All right.
I'm going to leave you guys, but I want you to tell Sethi that you make our videos for our table games, and
Oh.
Sethi has been playing in those table games. There
Yes.
might be some conversations we have.
Yeah, I did. I got a lot of credit with that. The written, produced, act, did a whole bunch of things. I just didn't press play on the camera. We had a nice camera crew come in, and
Oh, yeah?
yeah, we basically wanted to make it so that players wouldn't be intimidated. I think a lot of times when players come to a casino, they see all these games and all these bets.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the first time you looked at a dice table.
Sure, yeah,
How
yeah.
intimidating is that? But then when you realize, wait a minute, I just got to put money down, and we just have to roll that number. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
so-
a lot of games out there that are intimidating. I think of Crap specifically. It still is intimidating to me. I love the game, but there's just so much going on. It's very difficult to follow. For those of you that don't know, what we're talking about is here at Orange City Card Club and Racing, there actually are some, carnival games, as you could call them. They have War, Mississippi Stud, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, and DJ Wild and I Love Suits. Some very, very fun games in my opinion. I'm someone who likes what I would call the pits, but I don't think it's what we call them here. Technically, you're playing against, another player.
Yeah, designated player games.
Yes, where it's just you versus somebody else. They just have a slight edge on you.
Right. It's just it's all poker derivative. So every game that we have here has poker in it somehow, where you're playing a hand of poker against another player. There is no house bank games.
Yeah.
These are all poker games.
Mm-hmm.
But they, like I said, they are games that you will see.
Yep. Yeah,
in other casinos. You're just not playing against the house. You're playing against another player.
Yeah. Seth loves Mississippi Stud. That's you're damn right I do. That
Mississippi
game rocks.
Stud is wild right now. Five people on it. There's 2 people been waiting to play the whole time. We unfortunately just have the 1 table since we rolled it out this week.
Yeah, it's a good game.
But yeah, we're deep there.
So what are you saying? You're saying you did some marketing stuff for it?
We did, yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, you'll see a familiar face if you go onto there, and we basically just walk you through how to play a hand of UTH, Pai Gow, 1 card, and actually Serena, who's dealing right now for us, is on. She did the Pai Gow video, and I believe she did I Love Suits as well. So
well, I wish I knew that. You guys are kind of just getting an inside scoop into a genuine conversation here. This isn't for the live streams. I wish I had known you guys did that because I think we could have created like a skit together. Basically,
100%.
What the heck?
Definitely into
this
that.
is my last day here. We might
Well,
still have time to do it.
You know what's
but-
great is you were here just recently for the last Mayhem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you're back.
Yeah.
So at least you came back once. We get you back again, and now we can try to plan something a little better.
For those
I
of
can
you
wear something a little nicer.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Oh gosh, I just mean like for those of you in chat know this. I make skits on the internet that are comedic, and a lot of them are focused around poker, and sometimes I do some in my home that are gambling related. But sorry, not gambling, but poker style game related or casino game related. Wouldn't it be so funny to do like a Ultimate Texas Hold'em skit where it's like you finally look down at pocket kings, you're like, yeah, baby, and the dealer has aces, and you're like,
right.
well,
Or not even aces, 8-3, right?
Yeah,
Because the worst thing about these games is you cannot get the DP to fold. They're never folding.
No, they don't
You're
fold.
running them out. So it's like, oh, I got ace king suited, yes, and then they turn it over. You didn't improve your hand, and all of a sudden, yeah.
Well, now I'm just so sad because I think, God damn, I'm
Next
gonna have to.
Listen, if you put my face on camera, I lose a couple more pounds.
Well, we're gonna need a dealer to act too.
Oh, well, we can do that. We can do that.
Imagine
we have plenty
did
of
one
people
where
keep
it's like
asking us, how do we get
when
on
the
these
dealer
videos?
talk shit to you or something?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like I lose and I'm like, dang, and the dealer's
like,
like, yeah, you suck at this game.
yeah,
bro. And you're
sir.
like, wait, what? He's like, you suck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. We don't do that here. We have great dealers.
No, the dealers are
super
amazing.
friendly.
Yes.
But it would be awesome. That's what I think is awesome about your videos is it's a lot of the things that we hear and we think about, and it's just funny to see those. So.
That's so funny.
All right. Looks like we are back live right now.
Let's go. Let's go.
3 people remaining.
Text your friends. Text your family members. The cards are
Yes.
back in the
Yes.
air.
Let everybody know.
Get back in here.
Get back wherever you were watching from.
No more listening to us rant about.
No.
Oh, and look at that. The first hand pocket jiggities.
Pocket jiggities, fish hooks.
Some say they never win, but
Yeah.
I think they might treat.
You just got to be able to fold them.
Sure
Ryan
they
and I
will.
talked about that during you guys' live stream. It's, don't get wedged into a corner with, 1 pair.
Charlie's juiced up. He's absolutely vibing right now. He's in a flow state. He's back to being himself. We're happy to have him back. And he just gets no action with the pocket jacks, which, you know what? Sometimes you raise them suckers up and everyone folds. You're like, whatever. I don't even care. It's way, way less bad than when you raise the pocket aces and everyone folds. That hurts.
Never feels good. But 3-handed's tough to get action.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're back to 300K, 500K with a 500K ante.
You
see the stacks right now. Michael, a commanding lead with 34 million.
Moku, a.k.a. Jargus, has 7.2 million for 14 bigs. He's the shortest stack, and, yeah, he's just getting it ripped in his face from Michael.
He's going to have to stand up sooner or later.
He is. It's kind of a nightmare spot to be in the big blind against Michael
Oh.
small blind. And he calls. What
He's
does he
putting
have?
chips in. Ace Jack.
Ace
All right.
Jack. We got a flip here.
Michael just raising with King 4, putting the pressure on like he's supposed to with that big stack.
Yep.
So many times we watch players with big stack just wait and wait. It's like, no, apply the pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. And Michael has not been waiting. He's been going for it every
Has
time.
he? I've been running around this room. I haven't been able to watch
Yeah,
any
he's
of
been
this
all in the
final
past
table.
7 hands. I'm not
Oh,
joking.
wow, okay.
Or
Well,
I guess
listen.
he wasn't the last hand, but
His chips don't have stage fright,
no.
unlike
no.
I did. Oh, God, that fourth grade.
My,
That fourth grade orange. Oh,
Oh, gosh.
all right, here we go.
Michael came to play today.
Well, that's great.
King or 4. This is a huge hand. The pay jump is
Yeah, it's pretty
7.
massive.
Or no, sorry. It's
I think we're guaranteeing right now, what, 20?
$16,000 pay jump.
Yeah, yeah.
It's no help to the King 4. Backdoor straights, backdoor clubs. Oh, my
Nope,
gosh,
he picks
so
it
many
up,
outs.
The clubs. It's never easy, right?
Nope.
Always a sweat.
King of 4 or the 9 clubs in the deck. 26%.
Nope.
Nope.
Ace Jack's going to hold. All right. Muku's going to get the double up here. Up to 28 bigs. How the tides turn quickly.
There you go.
Quickly.
It sucks once you see all that equity you get on the backdoor clubs there, and then you just brick out.
Yeah,
It's like, why'd you even
Give
show
it to me. I know.
Why'd you just let him hit an ace on the turn and just have me be dead?
Yeah. Yep. Could have been done quickly.
Gosu said this is the second one they've run. Last one was August, September. That's correct. It was the end of August. I was just in my camera roll looking the last time I was here.
Yep. This is Mayhem number 2, which these tournaments have been fantastic. I mean, 2,202 players, almost a $400,000 prize pool for a $250 buy-in.
It's unbelievable.
It's awesome. It's everything that we've dreamed about when we made this expansion for these tournaments. This is what we wanted, and Byron has put in the work. Everybody, the staff here, just they just put in tremendous work, and that's why we've built the tournament that we have here in Orange City and in Daytona Beach.
And here we can see Michael again, just V-pipping 100%, and
Yep.
I just absolutely love it. Makes it $1 million on the button with the 5 deuce of hearts. And Jarvis is going to put in the call with the King 8 of clubs.
Absolutely.
And this is one of those hands off 36 big blinds, probably can go either way. Calling is completely fine, getting a phenomenal price with the queen high, but you hate your hand. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
purely a numbers
I'm a big
thing.
fan. I'm not a fan of these ones. I'll just fold these and watch. I'll become a spectator.
Yeah. You're just getting such a price when you have to put the ante and the big blind in.
Yeah.
It's almost like, maybe I could flop 2 pair, and if not, then. But, you flop a queen,
And where are you
you're
at?
kind of in the
Right.
scary spot. Yeah, and Michael's just going to keep doing what he's been doing and take this one down.
Yep.
This guy is unafraid.
Nope. And he's, they're folding to him, which is why it's easy to keep doing that.
Yep.
When you start getting that friction and that those players that want to push back toward you, then things tighten up.
And even if Charlie does want to push back, he really can't, because one time he's going to have it, and if you get stacked before Moku, it's just a $16,000 disaster.
Disaster. It really is.
Yeah, what is that? 64 buy-ins that you're missing out on.
Yeah.
In equity, so
That is crazy. Well, he picks up a pair here from the button.
be interesting to see how he operates with these small pairs on the button. I have my guess, but have you been watching?
No, I have been able to.
Oh.
Yes. Been kissing babies, taking
Yeah.
pictures, running the room.
It's important.
Doing
Someone's
it
got
all.
to do it, man.
Yeah.
It
It is a labor of love, and I love it.
It really is. And the white monsters are phenomenal, by the way. He's drinking
Yeah,
a white
I'm
monster.
a green top. Green top's my favorite one, the
Oh,
zero sugar.
really?
But like I said, this was all we had left in the fridge upstairs.
Is
so
that not a zero sugar?
It is. It is. This, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this
Moku
is a-
finds the jam here
Okay.
for the
That's one way to play those.
6 big blinds.
And you see everybody just run for the hills. What's the difference there if you decide to raise,
Yeah.
6 or 7 big blinds, and then somebody jams over top of you? You're just like, hey, listen, I'm riding with this or I'm not.
So, again, I am not. I guarantee all 3 of these players are far better at poker than I am. But I do know, being 26 big blinds deep, especially in these, high risk scenarios, I don't know if we're ever like finding the 26 big blind open jam.
Right.
It's a bit large.
Yeah.
And you're on the button every 3 hands. So when you're 9-handed or whatever, you can find earlier in stages, you can find some pretty big jams on the button with actually those small pocket pairs. But I don't know if that applies here. It might. He might know that it does.
Yeah.
And now he's upgraded 2 times.
Yeah. He's doubled up his pairs.
He's doubled
He didn't
up
double
his
up his
pairs.
stacks. He doubled up his pairs.
Blackjack dealer, can I split those, please?
Yeah, please. Splitting always. I mean, you got to think with just some calls in front of him in a jam last time.
I don't see why not again.
Why not again?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it really takes a lot. Oh, that's a check.
Okay.
Interesting. He's
Yeah.
He's trying to get some equity out of them. I mean,
Yeah.
we got a 4-4K flop. 4s right now are BOGO right now.
This feels like a pretty good flop for pocket 6s.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of the good King X are probably just going to be raising. Your opponent could every once in a while have a hand like King Deuce or King 5
Right.
or something, but
Do like a stop and go, a little flat here, and then maybe push the turn. But I'm trying to take this down right now. Find out if, but
wow.
okay.
And we don't know anything.
No.
No.
I know nothing.
No.
This game still to this day blows my mind.
I
and
lasted
baffles.
5 minutes on day 2, and these players have lasted 20 hours.
Yeah.
So we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt of knowing what they're doing, and we're just kind of armchair watchers who can see the cards.
Yeah. Well, that's what's nice about poker. You don't need to know what you're doing to have fun playing this game.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I remember when I first started, I lasted, I want to say it was a little tournament back in college, and I lasted maybe an hour and a half. And I was like, that was fantastic. $50, I lasted for an hour and a half. That's great entertainment.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks later, I ended up winning.
Yeah, exactly.
But I still knew nothing.
Yeah.
But, if the cards are there for you, this is something that anybody can do. It'll take you 5 minutes to learn, a lifetime to try to master it.
Yeah.
And thankfully, we have math, and we can really learn
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
game well. I think about how easy this game was when I was younger, and now how much more difficult it is just because of the math and all the formulas. I mean,
a lot of people have spent
the
a lot of time
GTO, when somebody
learning.
said GTO, and I was like, wait, you're not talking about the car? Like, oh my, okay, all right. This game has evolved, and I don't even know. It's left me in the dust.
Charlie here with the beautiful King 9 of Hearts. He raised 2 million. Nice awareness by him.
Mm-hmm. So we started this final table 6-handed. I've always personally thought that 6-handed was where my game was best.
Yeah.
Because I allowed myself to open it up a little. Sethy, where do you think your game, 6-handed, 9-handed, where do you think your game thrives as far as players?
I like to play more a large and action style version of poker. So when you play 9-handed, you just kind of have to play a little bit tighter, and I think that's boring. So I love 6-handed poker.
Yeah, I think 6 maxes are.
Yeah.
They used to have a lot of 6 max here.
6 max is great because you're under the gun, you look down at pocket 5s, and you're like, I can open that.
You can
and
open,
you're 9-handed, and you look down at pocket 5s, you're like, I have to fold this.
Yes,
and it's
right.
just a small change.
Muku's got a decision here. Ace-8 off on the button.
Yep.
Looks like here we go. Two-fisted shove.
He's jamming the. Does
See
he
if
still have
anybody-
26 big blinds?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's he's either playing or not. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what
he's-
happens. It's a safe way to pick up the next round of blinds.
Yeah.
You get a free round right now.
Absolutely. Ghost says might still be playing like 9-handed in level 8. Yeah, I jammed pocket 3s for 20 big blinds on like level 5 of day or one of the flights, and I got snap called by kings, which is what happens.
That's
when
what
you jam the
happens.
button
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Small pairs.
Yep. I mean, hey, but there's all those other times that those get through.
Yeah, I feel a Charlie comeback. Do you feel a Charlie comeback?
Listen. If anybody can do it, he can. He is so patient, methodical.
He looks really locked in right now.
He is locked in.
Obviously, Jack 6 isn't going to really help much, but
No.
maybe it will. Oh, maybe it will.
What's he thinking?
He's got to read.
I guess.
Here he goes. Pop that sucker up.
He's got chips. He's getting lots of chips.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The 1.5er?
Oh, wow.
1.5er to stay aliver?
Oh, okay.
You came to play, guys.
Then we got an unsuited king. I don't know if Michael folds this from the small blind.
I don't think Michael's going to be calling. That's all I have to say. He has the look of a man that's going to
Right.
race.
Right. Yeah. I haven't got to watch him much. I'm sad I missed a lot of his aggressive play. I love watching
he's gonna
people
fold.
play. Okay.
Yeah, the one thing that's scary is Charlie and everybody at the table really has been finding the 2X open, and all of a sudden Charlie's now finding the 1.5, which you can ask yourself, is that weakness or is that extreme strength? And if it's polar, you probably don't want to find the decision with King Deuce
Right.
offsuit. You probably just want to let him have it.
That's one thing. When players, if you're listening right now, when you get deep into these tournaments and the blinds are so huge, you have to throw out the 3X, 4X, raise.
Yeah.
I mean, 1.5, 2, like those are huge raises at this level right now.
Mhm.
There's no need to be throwing that many chips around. Well, we got to take a quick look at the stacks.
Yeah,
We can
let's
see
see
them
those,
here.
Here we are.
All right. 55, 40, 26. I mean, one double up away from changing this around. Here's a good look at the payouts. Talking about that $16,000 pay jump from third all the way up to second place. Beautiful payout. $250 buy-in for this, guys.
Well,
That's, hey, what'd you do? I took $250 and turned it into $65,000. That's awesome. Up, we got those jiggities. Are they? You still call them jiggities even if they're off suit? I mean, they're
Yeah.
not suit. They're not
yeah,
the same colors.
jiggities, the quiggities, the kiggities. These guys are talking out there. They're not
Yeah,
talking
if
about
you
a
have
deal,
suited
are they?
jacks, we have a misdeal. But
I got a few skits out there with suited pairs in them, and it always does well for people commenting. Oh yeah. Did you see that he had jacks?
yeah,
You said that?
That's
Oh,
what- yeah,
okay.
that's
I
what- yeah.
hadn't even seen that yet.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, how did you call that?
Well, my aunt was Miss Cleo. I don't know if you remember Miss Cleo. Called me now for your free read, and she was this Jamaican psychic that was on as I was a kid, and I fell asleep to her as on my TV every night.
And
She
all of
would-
a sudden, you have this
psychic
keen
abilities.
ability.
That's why I'd like to play poker. And I've only messed up every time. You
Yeah.
know, it's like I know what they got. Nope, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jax is in a pretty good spot here against the 6-2 suited, but anything can happen.
Listen,
And
it's in a much better spot.
yeah,
Let's see if he can, let's see if he can extract some chips and play a little coy here. Charlie did hit this board with a deuce. Can pick up a diamond draw.
if you're Michael, you love this flop. You unblock top pair. There's so many straight draws, gut shots, and obviously the flush draw. So he's going to pick a slightly larger sizing, close to 40% with the 1.5 million here.
Yep.
And Charlie's going nowhere.
Nope.
Can't blame him. He has top pair, and like we just said, there's so many draws.
He has a pair. He does not have top pair.
What did I say?
You said he had top pair.
Sorry, he has a pair.
A pair, yeah.
And like we said, there's so many draws
Just
out
said-
there.
But these are the ones where you're calling because you have to, and then all of a sudden you get locked in somewhere you shouldn't have been. But that's a pretty blank card for Charlie. I think another bet from Michael gets him out of here safe.
Yeah, and I think if you're gonna bet this, like it's just gonna be big. It might even be over bet. Yeah, Michael
He's
knows
got those
what
cranberries
he's doing.
in his hand right now.
Michael comes out and bets
6
just over the size of the pot. It might even
7
be
mil?
just pot.
6.4, yeah.
Yeah. Michael came to play, guys. Yeah, this is really, really good. Unfortunately for him, Charlie just has bottom pair.
Yeah.
But what Michael is trying to accomplish is, targeting a much more specific range that includes that top pair and like really strong draws, which have too much equity to fold. And yeah, well done by him.
Mm-hmm.
Well done by him. Then when he gets to jam the river, it's a nice, easy price that
Yep.
a hand like King Queen can't really fold, or at least gets put in a tough spot.
Michael's definitely winning the VPIP battle right now. Actually, it says Charlie at 50%. 50% VPIP.
There
Probably
you
my
go.
favorite stat. Favorite stat.
Yeah. In tournament poker, you're going to be playing a lot of your big blinds, so VPIP is a bit more skewed than in cash.
Sure.
Because in cash, you don't have to defend your
You
big
don't
blind.
have to defend.
No.
All right. Nothing going on for Muku right now, hanging out.
Oh.
Charlie waking up with a little hand.
That's a sexy hand.
Here we go. King Jack suited. Some players call that Karate Jesus.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've
Karate
never heard
Jesus,
that before.
yes. Yep.
I really like that.
You can't lose. Cannot lose to Karate Jesus.
That's a bad hand.
8-4, yeah. Unfortunately, probably not going to get even in the same dojo as Karate Jesus. Unless he thinks he's being picked on, right? I mean, he had to fold last big blind to a raise.
If there's one thing I don't know in tournament poker, it is short-handed blind versus blind, like anything. So
Right, no.
Michael is definitely going to take the cake here for knowing what he's doing. But I have a weird feeling that he's not done with this hand, and he is going to put in the
Here
call.
we go.
A lot of boards that he can just apply pressure, like we've already talked about so much, because this probably is not that board. It's just too good for Charlie.
Yeah. Let's see, chooses a check.
Charlie checks,
Yes.
I must have to root for the Patriots. Like
giving the chance for a hand like 8-4 to catch up on
Right.
this turn.
it's a new regime.
And this is where he's going to
He bets
fire.
2 million into a pot of 3.1 million. Double flush draw board, which definitely leans itself to some larger bets out of position.
He just makes the call.
Michael
All
putting in the call. Big river incoming. That's a king.
Oh, it's a king. Charlie catches up. He let him get ahead and caught back up. That king missed all of the flush draws as well, so
Charlie's
thought
going
he
to
had that.
value bet this.
this was
Wow,
this
what a
was
great find by him.
6 mil.
6 million, but a snap fold
Yeah.
from Michael. Wow.
Yeah.
Little does he know he was ahead the entire time. Well, sorry,
Yeah.
not the entire time.
Well-
He was ahead on the turn.
Yeah. Yeah, he was still alive. He was still good. But those are the ones you have to choose. Like, all right, I've hit. Let me see where my opponent's at.
Mm-hmm.
So many times you get players, they choose to let the other player control the hand, and you just never know.
Poker
Where
is
you're at.
poker's naturally a game of aggression where you want to be the one putting people in tough spots.
Yeah. It's your story you're trying to tell the other players of why you have the best hand. And when you decide
Yeah.
that they're going to tell you that you have the best hand, that's when things get a little fishy.
Mm-hmm.
And fishy is the way I play, so I love it. I love it. I remember I tell people, I was like, yeah, there was a time I was good at this game. Now it is strictly recreational and a blast. Uh-oh.
We have a hand here.
Yep. Okay. We'll stop. Charlie,
You know,
1.5 into kings in the small blind.
it's unlikely that Charlie feels inclined to continue. This is probably going to be a fairly large raise, but actually doesn't look that big.
We still don't know what Muku has. He could wake up with something silly.
10-9
10-9.
suited. And it's a very reasonable sizing from Michael, as deep as they are against button open from the small blind. Now, what do you think Moke is going to do? He is going to fold.
Yeah, he's going to watch. He's just going to be a spectator. He's been calm, patient the whole time.
If there is merit to continuing with the A7 offsuit, it would be this welcoming sizing that we're seeing. You know, if you hit a 7, you might, okay, he's just going to let it go.
just
and
let it
that's-
go.
That's, not bad. Obviously, we can see that it was great
Yeah, yeah.
because he was up against the nuts, but
I find myself in the same position a lot of times. You know you need to raise this hand, and it's just unfortunate when you get raised back. You're like, all right, why did I do that in the first place?
Yeah.
I was supposed to, but
yeah, and maybe Michael found the small 3-bet because did he raise to, because it was a
it was
3x raise?
1.5, and he made it
Yeah.
3.7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so just a big button open that he is.
We're just not deep enough to
He
play
was,
those
he was
hands
going to
right
find
now.
out if that 3x open on the button from Charlie that he chooses sometimes is either the nuts or not the nuts.
Yeah.
And he found out it's not the nuts.
Says, did we do a cash? No, we did a cash game with Sethy. We did that on Thursday.
Yeah, it was
Thursday
on
night.
Thursday, you can go back
Yep,
and
a
watch it.
2-5,
It was
no
a good
limit
time.
hold'em. It was a great time. We had a great table. I always say when you get these cash games with the lower, I wouldn't say a lower, but it's not a 10-25 or 25-50.
Yeah.
You're going to get more entertainment. You're going to get more lively players. You know,
Mhm.
Nicole's there, Shane's there, and it was just a great time. I mean, we were in this booth for 4 hours, and by the time we were done, I was like, that didn't feel like 4 hours.
Yeah,
It was great.
absolutely.
That was great watching you guys play. I just wish I could have been, get me in that game.
Yeah.
I could see everything you had. I got, listen.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but all right, nothing cooking still for Moku. King deuce off right now, just folding his way, playing his game right now. It's pretty much spectating while Charlie and Michael go back and forth here.
Still over 120 big blinds in play. That is a lot of chips.
A lot of chips. We had a lot of players. All hearts.
No heart for either player.
Okay.
Going to be a matter of who wants it most.
Exactly.
And surely this is
Charlie's got
going to
he's got an
end
inside
it.
straight. No, he's open-ended.
Wow.
10 locks the win up, but let's see who tries to steal this one. It's probably going to go check. Yep, it did.
And Queen 7's going to do it.
Yeah. When do you stop? When do you give up on a hand like that? You're like, you know what? I could probably steal this, but it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
I love betting.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know, but I guess a good principle in poker is that if you're going to bluff, it's best to follow through.
Yeah.
You don't want to find yourself in the spot where, obviously there's definitely, case scenarios where you should, but if you're going to bluff turn, it's probably best to just barrel the river.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
you can't give
if
up.
you just
Never
give
give
up
up,
with a
never
bluffing
surrender.
hand, then you just always lose your equity,
Absolutely.
or your investment on the turn. So,
Yeah. All
but
right.
that might be a bit more of cash game advice. Empty the clip.
Yes. There's only so much that cash game will follow into tournament and tournament into cash. And
Yeah.
Charlie's racing with Queen Jack suited.
Beautiful hand.
10-7 for Moku. From the big blind. Will he defend? What will he do? Fold.
There you go.
Could have guessed that one, though.
Yeah.
His stand up and fight right now is more of sit down and watch.
Queen
But
Jack
it's
of
okay.
hearts.
He's still in the game.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
still in the game. Unlike the other 2,199 players are not in the game.
Yeah. Queen Jack of hearts, 40% of a royal.
You know what's sad? I don't think I got one Mayhem down.
What do you mean?
I didn't get to deal one hand in the tournament. I had to
Oh,
four
really?
the whole time.
Oh, I didn't know you deal. I didn't even know
Oh.
you dealt.
Well, phew. Listen, I might get to deal once a week. I got to keep my skills sharp.
Sure.
Professional dealer extraordinaire.
Well, were you watching us playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em? I had quads.
I didn't get to see that, no.
Wow.
But I can't wait for the video.
It's gonna be a great short,
You
great
said it was a
video.
good run.
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
we won $1,000 in like 15 minutes. I just didn't lose a hand.
But then you went over to Isle of Suits and it didn't go so well.
Yeah, we
over
gave
there.
500 back.
Okay, that's not the worst.
Yeah, 500 back. You guys deserve it, man.
We don't get it.
I know, right? That's the worst
part. All right, Charlie with King 10 off right now, facing a raise from Michael with Queen 6 of clubs. Looks like he will and go.
He is going to find the
there's some
raise to 3.3. That's my guess.
That's-
3.2.
Wow. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
Charlie taking a stand. He has a lot of chips to work with.
Right here, are you thinking ranges? Are you thinking like this is where a lot of players? It's like, okay, I know what I have. I know why I raised.
Yeah.
But again, like you said, the button and blind kind of.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking about the fact that I'm in position, and then I'm thinking about the pure just linear strength of my hand, and we have so many better hands. We have Queen 6 of clubs. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not.
What are you worried about right here? Like when you're thinking, you're like, hey, of course I'm having me dominated with a better queen. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a player with what, 21 big blinds.
yeah, that definitely comes into play.
But you're super deep. Other than that, and I can't blame Michael for putting in the call. Michael
No.
probably thinks, in his opinion, that he's one of the best players at the table, if not the best, in his opinion, of course.
Right.
And you never shy away from playing big pots in position when you think you have an edge.
Agreed.
And, maybe Queen 6 of clubs isn't the best hand ever, but you kind of get yourself into these dicey spots.
With the other stack, I mean, yeah, with Charlie can hurt him.
Oh, absolutely. And,
You know?
you're facing a near, what is that, a near half pot bet,
Mm-hmm.
like 40% bet with
Yeah.
bottom pair. And the idea of continuing is
Yeah.
kind of sickening, knowing that you could face a very large wager on this turn if your
Oh, you're-
opponent does
yeah.
have a hand like ace king or ace queen, or even a bluff like
Yeah.
jack 10 of spades or anything. And yeah, he is just going to let it go. Well, maybe not.
You are allowed to check your cards more than once. You know that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
I'm a
good, yeah.
candidate for checking my
Okay.
cards like 5 times
Oh.
a hand.
You know, my biggest anxiety when I'm playing is Pai Gow.
Really?
Even after I set them, it's like, no, I got to look. Hold on,
Yeah.
I think I might have messed that up.
Mhm.
As long as I've been in this industry,
Yeah.
but Pai Gow, I have to look. I'm like, okay, good, yep, good. Okay, we're putting it back down.
Sometimes, whenever I've played Pai Gow in Vegas, I always just tell the dealer to play for me, and they usually do.
Well,
and that's
There-
very
yeah,
kind of them.
the difference is here we can only play house way for you. We couldn't
Sure,
set the
of
hand
course.
best way,
Yeah. Oh, you can
unfortunately.
only set the.
Yeah, we can only set it house way. So if we knew that splitting up 2 pair would be best, but it's not the house way,
Yeah.
we couldn't do that for you.
I see. I see.
You
I
can
see.
play it house way, but
Mm.
well, Moku is away from the table
Uh,
and unfortunately got ace 9 of hearts. Okay.
you know,
Sometimes you know what? Those are those bathroom breaks that you don't want to know what you had.
yeah, absolutely. And it's not like Ace Nine's the nuts, but you know, you're gonna
Considering-
play it.
Yeah, 3-handed. It was suited,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
That extra 2% helps.
Wow.
Let's see. Maybe it saved him. Maybe he's,
Maybe Michael's definitely
Might-
gonna call from the
Yeah.
big blind, and
they both have 10s here. Charlie
oh yeah.
and Michael have a 10. We got bet and a call. We're going to
This-
the river.
This might be the first tournament in the history of poker where multiple table have been away from the table at a final table for
Yeah.
more than one hand.
I see a 10-3, Jack 10, bet a kicker.
Bet a kick us. You got kick
Bet a
problems
kicker.
there. Oh, he's
Yeah.
already back. Yeah, he just had to tinkle real quick.
Yeah, quick break. Wash your hands. It's flu season right now, folks.
Hey,
People are getting sick.
he was going to ask for advice. He was talking strategy.
Oh, mate, what? Not allowed, right? He's consulting his. Oh my goodness, some of this stuff I hear, I'm like, wait, they're doing what now?
Yeah,
Okay.
the ghosting of the online players.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, he doesn't know he had a decent hand, so I guess if he continues to get 10-7 off, Queen 3 off, he won't, think he missed anything too good. But
Mm-hmm.
let's see what happens. Charlie with 8-7 of spades. I like this game. This in a cash game can get me
We
either
can
a
get-
lot of chips or give away a lot of chips.
Yeah, we can get in some trouble with the
Yeah.
8-7 of spades.
Looks like what a raise here. 1.2, King 5 suited. Well, King 3 off. Let's see if he continues with his buddies. We'll play a three-way pot here. And elects to fold. All right, so we're 2 ways to this flop. King 5 of clubs versus 8-7 of spades. Charlie hits a 7 with some more 6s. It's all 6s and 7s.
It's
That's
a lot
what we
of
used to say
6,
before the
7 out there.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep.
I have a disease.
That's okay. I had no clue what this meant. I coached my daughter plays softball, so I coached its 10U softball. And
Yeah.
our first practice, the girls start, and I'm like, "Excuse me, what is this?" And by the end of the season, I just laugh. Every time they do it, I just laugh because it's the funniest thing.
It's one of the more harmful, or least like a harmless trends that have existed
Oh,
in
yes,
society, where
yes.
it genuinely is just
Yeah, it's just funny. It's kind of like
like
remember
a-
the Budweiser, like, "What's up?"
no.
Oh my goodness!
I
So
don't think I remember that.
Budweiser came out with this commercial. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, they just scream "What's up" at each other, and it's like "What's up," and it's just the way. So, I mean, when I was a kid, that's all everybody ever did was this "What's up." So you have homework now. You have to go watch
Yeah, I'll
the
go check that out.
Budweiser "What's up." It's up. Here we go. Milko with Ace 10 of diamonds, facing a raise from Michael. Of course, facing a raise from Michael.
Yeah.
My guess,
I'm gonna guess
these
yeah,
puppies are going in the middle.
I think he's gonna find that.
He's
going to
let those doggies out.
He does.
There they go. Oh, and Charlie with Ace 7. Let's see. With an ace. But you got to know, Muku hasn't played a hand. I'd be putting this guy's on aces, ace
Yeah.
king at worst right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he flatted those 6s and then folded. Didn't even fight with them. What will Charlie do? Looking
Oh
down.
my gosh.
Okay, that's 2 hands on some chips, and looks like he's going all in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, ace 10.
Michael is just
70-30 right now.
thrilled right now.
Yeah, I mean, He's actually hoping for a 7.
Sure, he's
then
hoping
make
for a
that payday,
7, but
Yeah.
I don't. In his mind, I don't think he minds the distribution of the
Yes.
chips.
No, that helps him out a lot. It's kind of like when you're racing and you got two racing against each other, and the other guy in the back, it just comes. Whoo, see
Yeah,
ya.
it's actually extremely good for Michael the closer his opponent's stacks are.
And Moku flops 2 pair,
Is
and
over.
Charlie is runner, or
deuce.
yeah, I guess he needs
That's about it.
Yep. And queen, that's pretty much going to do it there. Guess we can hit a queen for a chop. Who wants to chop?
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. You're right.
And it's a foe. Help to nobody.
Nice
And
hand to
Moku doubles
Moku.
up again.
Yeah.
Now at 40 bigs. Charlie only at 28. That hurt a lot more than Charlie thought.
Oh, I thought that it was more. Oh no. Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a kind of a big.
We
hand,
just flipped. We just kind of flopped. I mean, he did have, I guess, 18 bigs when he shoved there.
Definitely a bit of a scary rejam situation for Charlie there.
Yeah.
With Michael being the original raiser, he's
Just
completely uncapped. You can have any 2 cards. Obviously, it doesn't have to be good ones, but when you do rejam and he has kings, it's
right. Yeah.
all of a sudden you're playing an end of tournament pot.
Exactly. That's how those things happen.
Yeah.
You forget who's behind you, and Charlie may have forgot who was behind him.
Well, the 3 deuce offsuit is definitely one of the worst hands we could look at.
Yeah, and after I just lost a pot, I think I'm just going to take a break. But you know what? He comes right back to it. That's why he's at this final table. He is not quitting.
Gosu said 6-7 is a Gen Alpha's equivalent of planking. I did do the planking in high school.
Planking. I've always been a little too heavy for planking. My core does not care for planking.
It's actually a lot simpler than the ab workout of planking. You
Okay.
literally just like lay flat on some object.
Okay, so when I
Somewhere.
go to the beach, I just plank. That's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
like
I'm
if you like
planking.
laid your body like limp but straight,
Okay.
like on the bench.
I don't lay on the
That
beach
would
like
be-
that. That's
that would
not
be
very.
planking.
I try to do
Yeah, it was
more.
pretty
You know.
random. Anyways, 8-6 has open ender and a flush draw,
All right.
and that is a brick for everybody. But
Okay. What?
Charlie jammed 3 deuce.
And is going to take
Nice.
it down. Let's see what happens when you talk
Show
about-
that.
He did. Good for the game.
Good for the game.
Good for the game. Look, he's back.
Michael's like,
Oh, no.
dang it, I had 8 high.
Yeah. Should have. All right. Well, all of our players right now, 44 big blinds, 40 bigs. Let's see. There we go. Check them out. Pretty even right now. 3 million between third and first right now. Not much. 6 big blind different. All right. I mean, 8-3 for Charlie. He liked 3 deuce last time. He's
I was going to fold this one.
okay. Fine. You don't. I see. I always thought like if you. Oh. Moku wakes up with a pair. He likes 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my grandfather's favorite hand. Pocket
Really?
3s. Always played a pocket 3s.
Do you think he's about to jam 40 big blinds? He jammed earlier. He
He
jammed
might.
29 big blinds.
He
with
seemed like the
pocket
player
threes.
who likes to just get it all in right here. He's like, listen, I'm just gonna put you to the test, and that's it. No need playing after the flop. But no, he's just gonna raise.
I think that's good.
That's a better one. 1.5. They get the same
Nice.
effect. See?
Yes,
Get the same
absolutely gets
effect.
the same effect.
All right.
Shout out to everybody in chat who's watching. I hope you guys
Yeah.
are enjoying this final 3. First place of $65,000. These players have been playing for 3 entire days. They deserve your support. W's in the chat. Who are you rooting for? Who do you think is going to take it all? Let us know. Let us know that you're not
Yes,
a bot.
Please. Yeah, not a bot. That's right. Yeah, we love you. You're not a bot. Comment in the comment section. Not a bot. All right.
Not to be that
4 deuce.
guy, but Charlie has jammed the river 3 times since he started, and it's been a hard bluff every time.
No
Now I'm
bluff.
trying to think of a time you went all in and didn't have a bluff.
Hand 67. I know we were talking about that earlier.
Oh, God.
We got Jack 7 right now. Oh, Charlie moves all in. Ace 6. Oh, throws that one down with a little attitude there.
Yeah.
Look at mine. Little did he know he had him dominated. Ace-7 is better than 6-7. Please don't fillet me alive over that.
Yeah, I guess Charlie had a pair of kings against Michael in a heads-up pot where he bet large on the river, but he didn't go all in. I guess I don't know if maybe the words all in just, don't exist for value on this table, perhaps.
I don't know. Probably not. Did you and Ryan set an over-under on how many hands we thought we'd be for this one?
Oh, we did last time. We set an over-under on time last time. Me and Emilio did.
Uh-huh.
But we didn't do it this time. Ace-6 versus 10-4. Fair fight here.
Okay. Charlie just elects to limp, or just to check the big blind, excuse me. Flops top pair. Nothing really cooking for Michael, but now let's see what happens here. Charlie bets 1.8.
And Michael just snap
folds.
folds third pair.
Soul Reed knew his 10 was no good. Charlie was getting fishy.
Michael's locked in.
Yeah, definitely. That was a blocker bet.
Yeah.
All right. Charlie on the button. That's one thing when you get deep in these final tables and these blinds are so big. Like Charlie's pretty much recovered from the all-in that he gave Muku.
Yeah.
They've just,
Yeah, every time you take down the blinds, it is so significant once the blinds go up. And
2 million.
Queen.
Okay, we got us a hand.
He's been opening to 1.5, but now he's opening to 2. And
It's
Michael is
immediately
three-betting.
free bet.
The best hand to 5.5 million. Michael has the read that these bigger opens are bluff.
I think Charlie just said all in.
And I think he just got snap called. Wow.
Yeah.
We have an absolutely huge pot here.
Yeah. 80 big blinds.
Oh, my gosh.
40 million pot. 42 million. Ace-10 against King-Queen.
Can't believe it.
This is tournament. 60-40 flip. It's like, we could have done this 3 days ago. We put all this effort in. But you know what? This flip's worth a couple more thousand. So, all right, here we go. Michael with the Ace-10. Charlie with the King-Queen off right now.
He gains an out.
He does. He picks up his 10s. Now makes a straight for Charlie.
3 more outs.
Oh, he hits his king.
Oh, my gosh.
Now he needs an ace or the queen for Michael to hit Broadway straight. Or does a king high straight, actually? And it's
just
another
like
9.
that.
Holy moly.
Michael has been eliminated. Do we have the chip counts right?
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Michael is going to be our third place player
place.
for $29,000 and 880. That is a phenomenal score. Congratulations to him. Wow.
I mean, looks like we're verifying these numbers right now, but according to our action trackers,
it's going to be really close.
He has 1 chip left.
No
he
way.
Has not. It looks like Serena had thrown him 1 chip back.
That's insane.
Unreal.
Charlie's going to win this entire thing.
I mean,
Charlie is going to have left for a smoke break for 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 hands, 3-handed.
Yeah.
And he's going to win this entire tournament.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, we have the epitome of a chip in a chair right now.
And you know what's crazy? I believe. Do you know the tournament rules? You're a director. You're Florida.
Yeah.
So is it ante first or blind first?
No, we used to be ante first. It is now blind first.
Okay, so he can win the small.
He can
blind.
win the small blind. Yes, because before you had to post the ante, then you could only win your ante back.
Yeah, so
but
you
no,
just can't. You can't.
No, now it is blind first though.
That is a good change. It's
I
a positive change.
like as a player, I'm always thinking about the rules from the player's perspective when we come up with new promotions and new house rules.
And Michael has
ace
queen.
The very next hand.
He has a chance to spin here. He's gonna get. He's going to get called obviously by the king queen.
He has 100K chip left.
Yeah, but the small blind and the ante.
And he has claim to the ante because he
Yes.
paid the ante.
Yes.
So he does get that. And looks like, of course, this is where, players, when
They can catch up,
Yeah.
obviously, which is unfortunate. He needs to fade a 5-3 king.
yeah, need something. All right, he's got an ace.
Okay, he has the hand pretty locked up for being three
Charlie's
ways.
drawn to a 4 for a straight.
True.
And
True.
Moku is looking for a king. But this is where you see players, they get upset when you bet. Oh, why would you bet? We can take them out.
Why did you, honestly?
Listen, I'm playing my hand.
No,
sir.
you do have a very good point. If they bust Michael right now, they both make $16,000. So bluffing
Correct.
makes no sense.
And look at that. Charlie,
And-
Charlie called and now has the
Wow.
wheel. He's got the 5
GG
high
to
straight.
Michael. Oh my gosh,
Yep.
that's such a sick bad beat. Wow, that's so sick.
But had, Moku bet and Charlie fold, then
Well,
he would still be in this tournament.
he just bets
potentially.
$1 million and he jams
Yeah.
27 million.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much value to be had. What the?
Maybe we get a-
Unfortunate for Michael.
Yep.
He's very unfortunate for Michael.
He's
Ace
played a
Queen
great
is
tournament.
dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ace Queen, no good. Took 2 hands, but Charlie got him.
That's craziness.
Yep. And we are down to our final 2 right now. Charlie is going to go against Muku for the Mayhem title. That big trophy. I weighed it. It weighs like 3.2 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
we
is
have some massive trophies here at Orange
nice
City in Daytona.
and heavy.
Yeah. Substantial.
We're going into heads up play here. Going to give them some time to set the table. We want it to make it look pretty for the graphics and for the stream and for everybody's experience. But Charlie has a significant chip lead going into this, almost 3-1. 54. Yeah, so like 2.8 to 1 chip lead, which is going to be pretty relevant as he jams over his opponent with
Payouts one
27
more
big
time.
blinds.
There's that $16,000 pay jump we were talking
Wow.
about. Now, second place guaranteed $45,000. And first place, $65,833. $250 buy-in. If you are looking for some of the best value in the country, Orange City, Daytona Beach Racing and Car Club for our tournaments right now. I mean, nothing better. While we are waiting for this final table to be set of the final 2, I am going to step out. Ryan is coming back. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Sethi, it's been a great time. Thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out with me, man.
Yep.
Grew with you.
Yeah, well, 153 viewers. Ryan, while he was on break, he was watching. He was making a couple more Google accounts, so we got up a little more. I'll go out there and get us a couple. We'll get to 175. What's that?
Hashtag smoke break.
Hashtag smoke break. That's what this tournament's going to be. All right. Again, signing out. TJ's out. Sethi, it's been a blast. Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely. It's been a
And,
pleasure, sir.
Everybody keep on tuning in.
Yep.
Let us know who you think's going to win this thing.
What a crazy last hand. What a crazy last hand.
Well, Sethi, I'm back, and it's time to make room for the trophy.
Oh, is the trophy coming in?
Not in here. It's going on the table.
I wanted to hold it.
Oh, well, that's up to you.
Yeah, I have to win, I guess. I did hold it earlier. I got B-roll in my video. Oh, we got table audio now.
Awesome. It is that time where we're going to hear all the shenanigans of this heads-up match as I adjust my sound. I got a chance to go out and talk to Michael as he went to the cage to take his payout of third place. Gentlemen, really excited to make the run he made. We know that we'll see him in a final table again soon. Got a little unlucky, but that's the breaks in tournaments.
Yeah, absolutely. To win a poker tournament, especially a multi-field or a very large field tournament like this one, you just have to win so many flips. It's not like get lucky once or twice. No, you have to genuinely get lucky, 10, 12 times. And I don't even know why I'm saying that number. A lot of times. There's got to be a moment in your run where you have 10% going into the river and you get lucky. It's just the truth, It's a high variance form of poker, and that's why we all love it.
So you see the chips. We do have those $1 million cranberries. I say $1 million unit cranberries in white 100K units. Charlie does have a substantial lead right now, but there's plenty of heads-up action to come. This was a great turnout with 2,200 runners. Hope to see everyone when we do the next one of these. I think the plan is to try and do a couple of these a year, going back and forth and hosting a final table in Daytona every once in a while. A lot of people love this event. It's a great idea. The little battle of Orange City, Daytona. So great turnout and a $250 buy-in. I'm sure TJ talked about some of the other events coming up, so please make sure that you watch our poker blog and stay up to date at gaptpoker.com. And for promos, cash games, and all the above, orangecitypoker.com, DaytonaBeachPoker.com. Oh, now that we can hear, we're hearing football.
I will not be tuning in this
Gosu
year.
said, I no longer think Michael will win this. Yeah, me either.
So your pick was Luis four-handed, my pick was Michael.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what we did wrong.
Yeah.
The poker gods chose.
You know, Charlie out here with a pretty big chip lead.
Charlie's in the streets.
Charlie came to play, man.
And he's playing Charlie's way.
Charlie charged it up when he went on that early break, and all of a sudden he's ready to destroy souls. And he's done that. He has done that in the past 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Before I left, we were talking real quick about some changes, and I was mentioning to the face mask, it's glasses, face mask, hat. You only do 2 out of 3.
Really?
That's the World Series coming up.
I didn't know that.
So you can't do sunglasses, face mask, and hat.
Wow.
I think it's TDA also. What do you think about that?
I think it's good. I think it's a net positive for poker. Poker is a social game, and at the end of the day, we want to grow this game because the more we grow it, the better the tournaments are, the better all the opportunities for all the poker players are out there. So you want to make things enjoyable.
Have you played with the guy, I forget his name, Vocal Sang, who wears the wrap? And then Ike Haxton wears the mask, which apparently is not going to be allowed at big high rollers anymore.
Really?
And he's doing that since COVID, obviously.
You know, I don't have any like super polarizing takes on it, but I do think that we want to make the game as welcoming as possible. And those high rollers are as entertaining as it gets, you know. And if you just see a bunch of people who look like stoic statues, a recreational kid that watches, Brad Owen videos isn't going to take their chance to try and go and play poker because it doesn't look fun.
Different psychology, different game. Have you gotten the chance to play in a tournament with time banks?
No.
Because I haven't. I don't even know how to act.
I agree, I haven't, but I look forward to it. I've played in a few that the time banks come into play once you're in the money or like a few levels before the money. I've just never made it far enough for them to become active. But I agree that I think it would be a lot of fun.
Let's see.
So we turned the volume on because apparently there's going to be some talking and some action now.
Oh, sorry.
So we're hoping the viewers get to hear some of the inside of what's
Come
going
on,
on now.
man.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to get in there. It's your favorite hand anyway.
Is it? Both card is bigger than mine.
They're going to make our life easy for
Yeah, I
us
was going to
a
say,
bit.
I think our goal is going to be to talk as little as possible when these two legends are talking. These guys have been very entertaining in the way they've played all day, and if they start talking that way, we're going to let them talk.
All right, we'll give you a shout-out, Nick. Shout-out for the Grace Gaming Open. That's in Orange City coming up this Saturday the 24th, $100 buy-in. And there's a trophy up for that one as well, so do check out gaptpoker.com for more info. As we return to heads up. 10-8 of diamonds.
Pretty hand.
$2 million.
Interesting here. Charlie's going to defend, but we have the 9-8 versus the 10-8.
Yeah, two very similar hands. And it's the battle of who wants it more.
Check. Check.
From this angle, just now noticing Muku's jacket. It's pretty sick.
I agree. I think I mentioned earlier in the stream that I
didn't get
really,
to see
really
it.
liked it.
Yeah, this angle is much better.
Yeah, it's, I don't really know. From the other angle, I almost thought it was like, crocodile leather style, like scaled leather maybe, but
Still could be.
I'm not
Sections.
sure. I haven't looked at it since this new angle.
I'm not going to ask.
It's definitely like a leather style
Really?
jacket. It's
Diamond
pretty sick.
seven.
I love it. Diamond. Oh. Just the nuts.
2 million.
Wow, wow, wow. So you got the stone cold nuts, but it's really hard to get called.
Little peek back. Looking at the sleeve now, is that a bracelet or is that the jacket's Gucci?
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, that appears to be a Gucci jacket.
Gucci-ish.
Gucci coat.
Confirmed by Jonathan on the cameras that it's Gucci.
Oh, he just goes all in for 11x, which
Charlie realizes he got caught.
hard to be. Yeah.
My wife commented, she's watching, she played, made a day 2.
Oh, cool.
That this has been disgusting and luck is prevailing. Well, I guess better be lucky, I don't know. No doubt. We had the 10-8 suited a second ago. Late last night, Mike was all in against Aiden when they're in 1 and 2. And it was 10-8 versus, I think, Queen 10 in the 10-8 hit to keep Mike alive. I might have got that wrong. I have notes. But 10-8 did play a big part last night, too.
Wow.
Sometimes that hand goes around.
Yeah.
So you're a blackjack guy. You double down here? 9 deuce?
Absolutely. We're doubling all of our 11s. All of them. Two really good hands, 9 deuce offsuit and 10 4 offsuit. And there's still over 100 big, well, not over 100 big blinds. Yeah, over 100 big blinds in play.
Well, look at that flop. 4 to the straight flush.
Wowzers.
Boom.
2 million.
It's a pot-sized bet. Is he gonna? Nope, not gonna get looked up.
No.
Maybe a little bit too much there. Maybe
Wow.
check.
Yeah, I mean,
One is good.
heads up, it's hard to fold pairs. Again, heads up is one of those versions of poker that I know nothing about, but it is hard to make a pair in poker.
And I can't stop forgetting that Charlie is predominantly a cash game player.
Yeah.
Looks like Charlie's scouting out the nearest exit. Maybe a little plan ahead for next break.
Imagine he leaves heads up.
500, a million now.
That question was asked.
Really?
Huh?
Outside?
Is it okay?
Yeah. What happens if he leaves? Do we just play heads up and blind him out? Charlie's like, I don't care.
Are you telling me there's a chance it happens?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just a hypothetical.
1.3. A pump it. That's what you want.
$1.3, huh? Let's see if I have 1.3 ready for you.
You asked for it, so I give it to you.
Okay.
Like a battle going on
I
here.
love the chatter.
What's
verbal.
the flop gonna be?
That's the question.
Check.
Check.
2 million.
You take it.
There you go.
Feels like that 2 million's
1
gone through a
million
couple
at a
times.
time.
Yeah, I've heard
2 million.
in the last couple
He's got a favorite number. What are the blinds right now? 600? So he's going a little bit upticking,
Yeah.
3 point whatever. Let's get a quick update on these stacks as we battle back and forth here. 72 bigs to 29, but that's literally one hand. It's reversed. And we know they've blocked up 45K, which is amazing on this 250 buy-in. Can't be happier for these gentlemen.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
We're going to go heads up here. Ace deuce for Muku and 10-5 for Charlie. Charlie's in position. We got to hit a 10 on a flop. We got King 10-6. Might be time to Red Bull my buddy Sethi up over here.
I might need another Diet Coke soon.
Oh, he's getting an endorsement.
It's dark in this this room that we're in.
It is a little romantic sometimes. They set it up
Yeah.
for us nice. Yeah.
It's definitely like a,
I forgot to bring my candle.
like a vodka penne pasta and a glass of rosé type lighting. If you guys can follow,
I love that.
I had that Saturday night and it was delicious.
Nice. Was that with your buddy in Orlando?
Yeah, I went to this place called the Hampton Social.
Oh, I've actually, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, very good.
Have you been in that area, that specific area?
Yeah.
That's the area I'm talking about.
That's
It's
awesome.
Just beautiful. Really
Something
nice.
they do in the Orlando area every September is they do this thing, Magical Dining, where about 40, 50 big name restaurants, and I think they're one of them, do like a $40 or $60 pre-course, like meal, and part of it goes to charity and food banks.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it's a good place. You know, you want to try a steak and somewhere.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, pretty sure they do that.
That's awesome.
Magical Dining, maybe a Disney tie-in.
Yeah, possibly, exactly. It was off of like the Universal Boulevard. Or
Sure.
something. Cool area. You guys have a lot of cool stuff here in Florida. You guys are lucky.
Well, there's plenty of places to live. Come on down.
Yeah, I heard the housing's pretty decent too.
Well, someone in the chat said you sighed when you heard about the state income tax. 6-5 for 7-6. A lot of close runouts here. Oh, the 8-5-8 board.
This is
1 million.
action.
I heard a million.
This one.
Just one of these, please.
Starts counting the whites. He goes, fucking down.
It's so sexy to just grab one chip and say 1 million.
Yeah.
I see you, Mr. Bond, as I toss in one chip.
I see your 1 million and I raise you. No, you just call him. What? That's a straight.
Yeah. That'd be the nuts on an unpaired board.
3 million.
He kind of sounds like the dealer from Casino Royale.
That's great.
All of a sudden, Moku is not smiling or joking around.
The board's paired. There's flushes or draws. I mean, you got essentially the nuts.
Solid.
Flush draw, huh?
This is a tough spot.
You're really going for a flush draw.
We're in Charlie's head.
Oh,
He called. He called.
Wow, so we
6,
see the
7.
sevens make him a straight to tie. Otherwise, an 8 or 5 for a bigger or boat.
Yeah.
7 to chop, 8 or 5 for the boat.
Yeah,
miracle.
Yeah, that happen.
8 or 5 ends it.
First over off the net for 2-5 below, off the net.
Foot long is coming, okay?
Never know. Yeah.
Flush.
Oh.
Oh, he calls for a flush.
And just like that, full double up for Moku.
Charlie's laughing until we count these chips. And the laugh will disappear in a second here. Let's see what we're going at here. Look how
Pretty
close that is.
50-50.
Yeah.
Wow. We got a battle going.
Get a little chip countage here. Remember, they're playing for
More?
$45,000.
2 million more? Right? So now we pretty much even in chip?
Pretty much.
Yes, right?
Now we can fight.
Getting fired up.
Yeah. Now we can fight. Don't put that in an audio clip.
Well, then you have to finish him. Finish him. That was pretty good. Sethi with all the drops.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Second over off the net for 2-5 below, off the net for 2-5.
The Tony G. You can't clap for him. He called the King 9.
You got that, Phil.
Was it King Jack or King 9? Don't clap. He called King 9. King Jack.
King 10.
14.
Whatever it is, yeah.
I don't know. There's the Phil Hellmuth one where he's like, you called me with King 10, honey.
No, I'm talking about at the end of RDP's videos.
Yeah.
And he's got the drop from
Yeah.
Tony G. Don't clap for him. He called it the King 10.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, because there's just a couple sound bites with the good king.
It's like the loose cannon game. You're just teasing the guy.
You got that, Phil.
Tony G's brutal to Phil.
That's my favorite line from him. Is you got that,
1.2.
Phil. I use it all the time, but usually I use it about myself.
Did you ever see the books Kill Phil? They wrote a whole book series on how to play poker against top pros like Ivy and Helmuth. It's called
really?
Kill Phil.
Oh no, I've never heard of that.
It's literally a strategy book.
Oh, Pocket Kings is a pretty good hand. Speaking of the top pros.
I feel like we got slow rolled by the action tracker there. Like
Yeah.
10 deuce, we're looking, then just Kings pop.
Yeah.
You got it.
That's an all in and take it.
Final cover off the net for 250.
Yeah.
You see the momentum swinging.
Yeah, that's you know, he just jammed 56 big blinds. Get on your bike, Sethy. On your bike, off you go.
Oh, I remember that one too.
Yeah.
Tony G can be brutal.
He is. He's actually like do you know he's like a politician?
Yes,
I
and
didn't
he's also
know.
very philanthropic also.
Yeah, he works with like soccer clubs and stuff.
But I think Phil Hellmuth, honestly, by top pros can get bullied. It's just when the general public tries to bully him, you don't know him. But Tony G's played with him so many years.
Yeah.
Negreanu teases him. It's not popular for me to, tease him. But a big pro like that, they're going to give it to him because they know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Part of it's a show, and they just give it to him.
All in.
Okay, this is.
Come on, man.
I have nothing to call.
He's still better than this.
Okay, we've seen a few back-to-back all-ins for around 50 big blinds, which is just
Still better than that, right?
You get
Crazy.
9-3, I get 9-5.
I'm going to bluff you with 9 Trey, and I'm going to show it to you and call you out for not calling me.
Man.
Charlie's definitely stepping on the pedal. Even though the momentum is in Moku's hands, Charlie's speeding it up.
he just jammed 55 big blinds
With
with
9
9-3
high.
offsuit.
9 high. Not like a boss. Oh, I'm going to decide to look now before I bet. The old classic 8 deuce suited versus queen 10 matchup.
I mean, if we're gonna jam 50 big blinds with 9-3, why not queen 10 of clubs?
And both players are suited, let's not forget.
No.
2.6.
Okay. I like it.
A little before your time, Sethy, Queen 10 won the main event in 2002. Robert
Okay.
Varconi was the winner. And all the televised hands on ESPN were with him winning with Queen 10, and it was so overplayed for a while.
Oh, wow.
It's not a great hand, obviously, but
Sure.
he did win the main event with it. But that's not to say Doyle won the main event twice with 10 deuce. That's not how he won the main event. That just
Yeah.
happened to be the last hand.
Yeah.
10 deuce is not a great hand,
No. Queen 10 suited's, a pretty strong hand to get in there with.
but you're dominated a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you should be bluffing.
That's a real parking lot hand when you find the ace queen.
I've lost more money in my life with ace queen than any other hand in this world.
As we hit the 3-hour mark, that was hand number 80. So glad you joined us and spent an afternoon. Little Martin Luther King Day, big ass high hands in Orange City and Daytona. Yeah, my wife's a big fan of Robert Varconi.
Good.
Little chuckles in the booth.
I think I do know what that is.
See the action here.
Check.
One 1.5, you say?
Yes.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Check.
3.
3.
6 million.
First offer Tim C for 25 kilo. Tim C for 25 kilo.
Call.
You got it, I missed. You got it, you got it.
I saw it from the beginning, man. Because I only have 4 high.
Very good though. That's good. You have the 4 high. 4 high is the bigger one.
Like a boss, man.
Can't let you get out of the 4 high, huh?
That made our life easy. Charlie's back.
You call it a 4 high, huh?
He's planning that one out in the smoke area.
6 million. What the world you playing,
Mom.
man?
It's even better because his opponent had 7 deuce.
And it didn't show. We rejoin the action here. Charlie, first act on the button here, 7-4. And Muku with King Trey in the big. Pretty big call, though.
That is a very big
That
call.
was a large pot.
That is a crazy soul read.
Both players connect in their own way. Muku's got a pair. Charlie's got a gutter.
He said like a boss.
See, Charlie is taking the lead back over temporarily. Oh, he doubled, so that's not temporary. He's got a big one.
I agree, Gosu. I'm a bit shocked too. He must have had some form of a read. The triple barrel is. I would say that when you play against someone who's more on the passive side, perhaps, that when they do triple barrel, it actually is like really suspect because people just don't triple barrel like King Jack, you know. Especially if you think they're on the passive side, you've seen so many
I don't
times
know.
they've checked
Did I?
top pair on the flop or whatever. So it's like,
Oh,
what
so
do
that
they end
mean-
up having when they triple barrel? And sometimes it's like a set.
Man, I try to,
Or like
I try to get some
bluff
free
like
tip
that.
from that guy,
I don't know.
man.
I checked, so. I was a big blind.
Trying to steal the blinds without being in the blinds.
Wow. What you got this time? Ace queen?
Lower than that.
Oh, lower than that? I believe you.
He's telling the
Like,
truth. He is
I may call you with the deuce 5.
okay, this
Alright.
hand's over. No, he's gonna call.
Deuce 5 in Orange City is called the Panda.
He just told him his hand and he called.
Ace on the
Oh
board.
my god.
Boom. See?
But then he called for an ace on the flop.
Just one.
You can take it.
Oh my gosh.
Is he going to show that he actually had 5 deuce?
Oh my god.
Oh, this is going to be meme city. Sethi, thanks for joining.
You
Good
guys
night.
got to clip up this final table. This is.
Ace
I have a
9.
feeling there's a lot of content for you, sir.
Yeah.
I can imagine you doing your Charlie, and then you can be sitting in a different seat doing someone else. So maybe you go take a smoke. Just put your cards down. Be like, dealer, deal me in.
Might
I
have to
fully
have
expected him to come back from smoking to see a missed blind button, but we don't do that in tournaments.
Yeah. Oh, 9-7 of diamonds against. I think it was Danielle in here said that her favorite hand was 9-7 suited.
9, 7 suited on the buttons. Can be good enough for a raise of some sort. I think we're going to say that was a call because that was one chip.
Throw in 1 cranberry.
Oh, just call.
Calling.
He did the old small blind 1 chip, which is always a call.
Oh,
Because you did
my
the
bad,
raise.
my bad,
Yeah.
my bad.
That's fine.
I didn't announce it. Okay,
Check.
I got it. So I just called, right?
Yeah.
Did he toss in a
My
million
bad, my
chip?
bad.
Just toss the cranberry in gently without saying anything.
Check.
Smashes the flop in Charlie's eyes with a 7.
How I literally announce it, okay? I just cannot call. 1.3.
The king of clubs
Uh-oh.
working for
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Moku
There's
here.
the king of club.
What the heck?
The other one.
Charlie.
Club, huh?
Yeah. King of club.
Can you tell me the lotto
Nine of
numbers?
club. Oh.
See, flush draw.
Am I hearing my eyes correct? Or my arm? What? I'm befuddled. I can't believe what I just heard.
But Charlie has the check mark.
I cannot let you draw, man.
Little does he know he's drawing dead.
You can have it.
Oh. Gone?
Verbalize raise. Take it.
I cannot let you draw, man.
Welcome to the Charlie Show, everyone. We're happy to have you join us.
He just said you got the king of clubs as he's looking down at the king of clubs, and I said he has the king of clubs. Wow.
We got the Gucci versus the Members' Choice. Little jacket reference for you. Oh, very entertaining. I hope you're enjoying this as much at home or wherever you're watching this from. I think some of you are playing 2-5 in the middle of the room right now, and I hope you're hitting a big-ass high hand.
1.3.
1.3.
The proper way to make it 1.3.
$3.9.
3x click.
I mean, that's a beautiful hand in the queen, jack of clubs.
Sethy's body language is like, yeah, valid. 3.9.
Yeah, I mean, we're heads up, man. Let's build this pile. Let's play a big one, huh?
My cards are sexy. They add up to 20. I'm in.
And we are going to a flop with a lot of chips in the middle. 8.5 million. 15 big, 14, 15, 16 big blinds in the middle. Math, I don't know. And the queen jack has a gut shot. Backdoor clubs against Moku's top pair, but it goes check, check.
Big deuce on the
Why are you
turn.
checking?
You're the one who raised the 1.3. I still
Ah,
check.
You are the one raised 3.9.
Okay. I still check.
I check.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Check.
No value.
Queen high.
Yeah.
Good.
Pop was big for the pre-flop action. Or flop action, but that's it. Sliding the chips back and forth here, it's getting much closer now. 57-44.
They're both still quite deep, but we know that anything can happen with these two playing because there has been multiple open jams for 40 to 50 big blinds.
It seemed that Muku was playing the ladder, but he actually has turned it on and is pretty aggressive. Maybe that was his plan, try and get to 2 or 3 handed and take over.
Yeah, definitely. Ace jack here for Moku. That's a good hand.
$3.9.
We could have fireworks here. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I don't know why I just had this tingling feeling. Oh. Oh, I see. I thought Moku had ace jack. Oh, I just guessed it. All in. Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah. You bet 3.9. What am I gonna do?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Oh
go.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Ace jack versus ace king for
Really?
almost
I call it
100
good
big
fast.
blinds.
No, man.
I called.
You're the one who shoved. I
100
know.
big
What are you talking
blinds,
about?
or
Oh, you
over 100 big
called.
blinds are
Yeah,
right
man.
now.
Unbelievable.
What are you talking
Ace
about?
King versus Ace Jack.
Where
heads
is
up.
Johnny?
All right, Jack and King.
So Muku in for his tournament life here,
Wow.
No.
This
or a
could be
commanding
it.
chip lead.
This could be it.
Here comes Johnny.
Johnny. Oh,
All right, we both have chances.
space.
This is
Full
just
space.
amazing.
Oh, you get his space.
Jack or a
Full of
4
space.
for a chop.
Take off the eyeglasses, man.
He has a spade too.
Oh, you still have it.
Oh, 4
Still have
spade.
full of space.
Come on, King. Come on, King.
No spade
King.
anymore.
King. King, Queen. Ah, Queen.
Wow,
Good job.
wow.
Deuces, Ace, King, Queen is going to get Muku or Jarges
Yeah,
a
yeah.
full double. We're going to show you the updated counts, and things have definitely changed. You see 14 bigs for Charlie now. Muku up to 87 big blinds. That's 52 million to 8 million for those of you who don't think in blinds. And someone was asking, yes, we had 2,200 runners. This was a 250 buy-in with a 250K guarantee. Crushed the guaranteed over 440,000. And we had a multi-bag bonus, which a lot of players took advantage of, where every extra bag you had was worth a min payout and $1,000. Most
Yeah.
places only do the bonus; they don't do the min payout as well. But people really take advantage of the way Byron set it up here. Great equity here, firing multiple bullets. So you can see Charlie's going to be left.
Okay.
Oh, great news! Whenever you lose a pot like that, and you hear the tournament director say blinds are up.
Worst feeling.
Yeah. But even the jump here, I think it goes from 3-6 to 4-8, so it's not that huge. And this was 40-minute blinds, but when it get to heads up, we revert back to 30 is our rule.
I see.
Otherwise, we could be here to the wee hours, Mr. Sethi. and,
Yeah, absolutely.
he needs a diet. He's going to do some stretching, a little yoga pose.
Just shove
I was
all.
thinking
just
if I got,
say all in
I got
one time.
$30 on a
I
gift
call
card,
you
and I was
in the
thinking,
blind.
how am I going to use that before I fly out tomorrow morning?
Cavassier,
do it.
baby.
Yeah.
Huh? Do it.
Yeah.
Like all in.
Okay. There we go.
Blind all in.
Nice.
Blind.
May I remind you, this is for 10
Yeah.
big blinds and nearly
Queen six.
$20,000.
You get it to diamond.
Sorry, over $20,000.
Yeah. You gotta turn over your hand.
5 clubs would be fun.
4. Oh man, to
it's
34,
small diamond.
man.
Man, that's a little one. Come on.
35 diamond.
not
Okay, man. I got you.
entertained?
I got you
wheels
dominated,
are
man.
off.
Shit. You're toast. Just don't need to show anymore. Just give me the chip and then do the next hand.
Come on, 3-5.
You wish.
Oh, 5 there.
Oh, see?
Both hit a piece.
Yeah, man. See, that's why I said you wish.
5 or 3.
I didn't make it fun,
10
man.
the entire thing. That's not going to do it. No straight draws.
3.
5 or a 3.
Just to make him feel a little better. Number 4.
How about 3? You got it.
That's a double up.
Charlie, you got it.
That's a double up for Queen 6 and diamond.
And the rail lets him know it.
Yeah, the last time I was here, there was an all-in blind, and there's somehow another all-in blind. I literally
You see how
cannot
fun it is?
believe what I am
Do it
watching.
again.
Oh, no.
Man, chicken?
Let's run it back.
You gotta give a break
say that?
sometimes.
No.
Give a
I
break.
think so.
Do it.
No, he said chicken.
Someone's going to get a chicken dinner here.
Do we not care about a $20,000 page jump? This is unbelievable.
Hey,
How about
hey,
when I bluff?
man, don't bluff. I'm not the guy you want to bluff. Okay?
That's for sure.
The dealer holding a straight face. Sabrina,
me, right?
congratulations.
All in. Don't look, man. Come on.
8-4.
Ah.
I feel like it's a
Here,
run out into the
35.
night, last hand of the
Like
night.
your hand.
I think he only saw the deuce. That's what I'm hoping.
Come on, man.
He did say he was blind. He has an ace. I don't know.
They should switch classes for a round.
Gosu says, I love this poker room. Stu the Donk says, LOL.
You got your
Ghost
chance
said
to take
WOC
me
poker.
out,
This
okay?
is a good marketing
You-
campaign.
I feel like we're going to be
30
memed
minutes?
after
I
this
think
quite a bit.
I think
Over
you
here.
guys should do a lot of Google paid ads with
Come on,
the highlight
jumping
clips
blind.
from these.
We're going to pay
Be like,
Charlie
come
do a
play at
heads-up
the-
tournament
Do
featuring
it.
him.
Don't look.
Yeah. Be like, come play at the
Okay, man. Don't look.
He goaded him into it.
Oh my
wow.
gosh,
Do
he
it, man.
just has jacks.
7-5 suited versus
You know what
jacks.
is this mayhem? Blind
This is mayhem.
There. Oh, pocket jack. Oh,
Is he claiming he didn't look again, or?
I'm so confused.
yeah.
I'm laughing on the inside and outside. This is amazing.
Why do I feel like 7-5 is going to win this one?
5-7.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Ace.
Yeah.
Ace.
Queen!
Ace. King.
No, I don't think the queen is showed up.
Queen!
No.
Charlie is
Five.
accepting his fate.
Maybe
Eight.
8, but not.
Queen, 8, or a jack.
queen.
Otherwise,
Eight or queen.
Moku is going to take down this entire thing.
6.
What the 6 gonna
Six.
do?
That's
There.
That's
Good
it.
job, man.
That is
OMG in chat. Sums it up.
wow.
Congratulations. Look at Charlie. I've never seen a guy in second so happy for $45,000.
Yeah, very true.
All right, that was the table audio. Congrats to these guys. Let's show these final payouts here. As you see Moku getting the chips pushed over in his way. $65,000 up top. I believe Moku was in for 1 bullet and Charlie was in for 2. Congratulations to both of these guys. What a run. Sethy, give me some final thoughts. My mind's blown.
Yeah, just what I've been saying all weekend, man. This place rocks. Orange City Poker Room and cards and horses and everything you could imagine. They got good food too. If you aren't spending your time here in Orange City Poker, what are you doing? One of the greatest tournaments I've ever played in. It's been a pleasure visiting you guys, and I'm really happy I got to commentate this amazing final table. The last one was crazy. This one was crazy.
You had some
too.
ups and downs. Like we saw you on day one of your flights where you had a card dead. You said 2 or 3 hours. and
Yeah.
You made a run. So
Yeah.
and then still being so graceful with all our guests. So thank you a ton for coming out. And I know Chopper and Sydney are grateful, and everyone else up top. This has been a great weekend. It's actually started 2 weeks ago in Daytona and finished here. Keep your eye out in the calendar for next year's multi-room Mayhem. Looking to be doing it again. And all the other tournaments we have to offer. You must keep your eye out on gaptpoker.com to get all the information on our offerings from Daytona and Orange City. On behalf of Byron Rodriguez and the tournament staff and all the upper management and everyone, we do thank you for joining us. It's been a fun ride this afternoon, and we hope to see you on the next stream. Hope you all have a great holiday. And Sethi, it was awesome meeting you. We'll catch you next time.
Absolutely. See you guys later. Thanks so much.
Take care, everybody. Thanks.